Ban pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in a scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In mobile MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise. Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the North America Open Season Championship. Once again, I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC. How are you doing, NOSC?
I'm doing good today. Nice Monday to chill back and watch this loser bracket, so not complaining.
Yes, we're really excited for this loser bracket right here. And this loser bracket today, the first game we have, is actually one of the crowd's favorite, GOSU versus Dark Force users. And group stage loser bracket is designed to have a lot of teams actually propose this idea, saying like they feel like it's a little bit unfair in the group stage, or feel like towards the end of the group stage, they feel like they already lost, so they lost their drive to play. And we created a bracket that allows team to have the motivation to continue forward instead of just surrendering the entire tournament. So on Group West, we have GOSU and playing against the Group East Dark Force users. And for Group West Rainfall, they're going to play against Exile from Group East. It's a cross-regional group stage elimination bracket. Whoever wins will proceed to the final stage. Whoever loses will be deleted and eliminated from the tournament. So I'm absolutely excited. Let's quickly jump to the first game ban pick right away. All right, NOSC. So looking at the ban pick, which I will share a screen with you in 1 second. I mean, already we see some interesting bans, really aggressive bans coming from both sides. Selena Grok being banned away by GOSU, Ling and Carrie being banned away by Dark Force users, DFU. So far, what do you think about a ban pick on both sides?
This is the first time I've ever seen Diggy being involved with the Valier here. It looks like they have 2 top picks for sure. I like this Cho pick, you know. It's been proven a lot of split push and a lot of picking off the right carry with this Cho pick. So if with Dark Force users, if they end up picking a marksman here as their carry, they're gonna have trouble with that Cho coming around the block.
Yeah. Do you think this is gonna be a GOSU general on the Uranus, or are we gonna see general playing marksman?
Of course, we're gonna see general on Uranus. He loves that hero. You know, he's been proving a lot of good split push moments. I just hope that he doesn't stay in the lane the whole time when his team needs him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, if he ends up on that Uranus, that's my only, I guess my only downfall of him doing that is staying in the lane the whole time. So he can't end up doing that. And it looks like they do pick the Claude here, which is a great burst damage marksman. You know, if you want to hit the back line real quick and then dip out real quick. So
yeah, this already absolutely. And when they pick Claude, it seems like more of a Hoon kind of character, because a lot of times when Claude is picked up, we actually have Claude being used by Hun, and then most likely Uranus will be used by General. But that's still unknown. It's still something we have to confirm once the game gets started. Because right now, like, or it depends on the very last pick, right? If they pick another mage, then we're gonna see 1-2-2. But if they pick just another support or another tank, another frontline, another initiator, then it's definitely a 1-3-1 hyper carry strategy from GOSU here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that they're gonna end up picking a mage, maybe another support. I can already see General Gosu's lineup being General on Uranus, Zero on the Cho, Hoon playing Claude, and Diggy playing by Melody right now is what it's gonna be looking like.
So enough about the Ghost side. What about Dark Force users? What do you think about their composition so far? Sylvana, Hylos, Jawhead, X-Borg, and Valir. No actual poke mages except for Valir. Are we gonna see an X-Borg mid lane from Cardi here?
We're definitely gonna see an X-Borg mid lane, but as a carry hero X-Borg, I don't think that's gonna be very viable unless they can synergize all their ultimates. I'm kind of confused about Team DFU right now. They have no like carry potential typically in these moments unless they can, you know, combo Valir's poke, his heavy poke with X-Borg's damage. So I'm kind of curious on how they're going to perform here. It's kind of confusing to me on who they're going to allow to get all the farm out of their team.
Yeah. And now the last pick for Team GOSU. We have 5 seconds left, and Lunox will be picked. That shows us it's going to be a 1-2-2 strategy by GOSU here. Standard starting instead of a 1-3-1 hyper carry. Now, GOSU have a lot of success with this, so I think they're running this because they have success with this.
Yeah, like I was saying, they're definitely going to get a mage. They're probably going to throw best player on that Lunox, and then he's going to probably just stay in the bed, like you said, and then see the 1-2-2 strategy. I think we're going to probably see a lot of 4-man, 5-man rotation coming from Team DFU here, but they definitely need someone to stay in the lane, like a Jawhead, to clear up the lane from, you know, General always constantly pushing and applying a lot of pressure. So I think we're just going to see a man down from both teams, just continuously pushing.
Yeah, absolutely here. Both teams are now getting ready in the lobby as we're going to step into the first game between GOSU and Dark Force users. Now, once again, just walk with us on the which composition do you like better, why, and why do you think, why do you favor that composition us?
I definitely like GOSU side. I keep wanting to say General side. I don't know why, but yeah, I like GOSU side. They're all a team here. They're gonna synergize a lot with this Claude. He's gonna do some massive amount of damage, and the only one that really can stop him is like a well-timed Hylos first skill, or maybe Jawhead coming up on him when he's Purify down, if he decides to run Purify, which you typically see with Claude. But yeah, they're gonna have a lot of late game potential coming into this game.
Yeah, and also the reason why you would pick someone like Lunox is when you don't pick a carry and they have a lot of frontline. For example, Hylos was really good frontline. Lunox one of the best mages to kill tanks because she does percentage HP damage, so she actually bursts tanks, just similar to a carry but on a mage. I think this is the reason why they want to do it, just for the Hylos. But also Lunox going against Squishies, that takes like 3 second skills if she's farmed. So like she's just a weird all-around hero.
Yeah, she's definitely durable too. Yeah, when she is in light form, she can get that life steal, and then dumping all her mana into a tank will definitely end up killing him because of her high burst.
Yep, and again, as we walk into the game one,
turn down the music. Turn down the music just a hair.
As we walk into game one here, make sure it's your time to tell us your favorite team between the team that you support. Going to the group stage. Once again, the team that wins will proceed. The team that loses will be eliminated from the North America Open Season Championship. And before we continue, we do want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors and supporters for North America Open Season Championship. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, as well as walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg now. You can also find their link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others? Well, K9 & Co. got you covered. K9 & Co. has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in your latest and the hottest fashion trends on the market. They got overalls, they got hoodies, they got cosplay suits. Everything you can think of, K9 & Co. got it. That's the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit k9andco.com at k9andco.com. You can also find the link in description. Last but not the least, guys, if you want to keep up to date with the latest North America Open Season Championship results, please go visit aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games now. You guys can also find our link in description. Not only will you see the up-to-date overall results summary for Group West and Group East in the group stage as we're stepping into the final stage now, you can also see the game details among all the games. Most importantly, NOSC is a completely crowd-funded tournament. You can enjoy it. If you enjoy the tournament, make sure to head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,000. As this is our current proud list of our sponsors. So North America Open Season Championship is not possible without all of your generous support. You guys are the ones who make the dream happen. So once again, big shout out to our proud sponsors. And if you haven't had to the website, make sure to go and do that. We're currently sitting at $1,850. So help us get $2,000. With that, let's quickly jump into the game one of the North America Open Season Championship Group Stage Elimination Stage. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC.
Hey, Dave, it already looks like we have to do a redraft because Falam, he banned the hero he was supposed to pick. He didn't know he was banning, so we have to do a rematch, repick right here.
Ooh, looks like we have some technical issues here, so we might have to, yeah, just like NOSC said, we might have to redo the draft. Quite unfortunate, but it should happen. Don't worry. We'll get the problem handled.
Yeah, he ended up banning Sylvana instead of picking her. He didn't know he was on the ban part, so...
Yeah. But don't worry, guys. With technical issues always happens. Just stay calm. Just in the coronavirus time, make sure you stay calm, stay active, stay positive. We'll take a short 1-minute break to settle this problem, but we'll come back and see you guys in 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our game yet again. We have some interesting issues happening over there, but let's quickly take a recap of what both teams picked and banned while we're waiting for, waiting for the actual game. We have some interesting pick and bans from both sides. Like we said, we have a little bit technical issues, which is taken care of already. But again, NOSC, go walk through the pick strategy from GOSU and walk through the pick strategy from Dark Force users here for our viewers.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and use a lot of poke from Diggy to supply them coverage, and I believe they're going to use this late game Claude as a hyper carry to end up doing the most damage throughout the game. I believe we're gonna probably see. Was it GOSU on Uranus? I forget. Maybe it was Melody on GOSU, who's gonna end up splitting lanes, being the solo lane, and they're gonna use Cho as the opposite lane. And on Team DFU, they're just probably gonna end up using Xborg as the mid lane, which I actually am having a trouble seeing how that's gonna work unless they can synergize all their ultimates, which is gonna put them at a disadvantage if they do end up missing them. So
yeah.
This is why I'm thinking that Team GOSU is going to take game one out of not being biased, just out of seeing the picks. You know what I mean? Just they're looking pretty strong in this comp right now.
Absolutely. And guys, big thanks to Tyler who feedback to me just now that you guys actually like this new mic that I've installed for the system. Definitely, we were trying to make sure that we have the best sound quality. Yesterday, we have some technical issues on the mic. And we're able to handle that right away. So hope you guys enjoyed today's cast with a better mic quality. And make sure if you like the stream, if you enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, turn that bell on to support your favorite team. And we have GOSU taking on Team Dark Force users here in game 1 of the group stage, elimination stage. Blue side will be taken by Dark Force users, and red side we have GOSU Esports. I'm your caster, Assassin Day. Yes, once again, with me the one and only NOSC.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 and a 2-2-1 like combination I've never seen before on Team DFU side, using Jawhead and your Hylos, you know, to supply coverage on their top lane, while you got Valir and Xborg down the middle.
Yeah.
So this is definitely interesting here.
You can see that Cardi has Retribution, so they're looking to invade. They're looking to play aggressive. Top lane, Happy are taking very low though with Melody here. Have to pop that. Revitalize. Now Melody gonna go away, but Cardi looking to invade a red buff, knowing that he has Retribution. And General is playing Diggy, by the way, if you don't know. Oh, top lane first blood comes in. General will be taken down. Best player will be on that mid laner. Meanwhile, the red buff seems like will be invaded successfully by Dark Force users here. Very interesting opening. And a very interesting player playing their interesting heroes here. What do you think about, like, General being on a Diggy?
Yeah, it looks like maybe they were getting, they were seeing that General was staying in his lane too much, so they made the switch to Melody. Maybe Melody's going to be in some more team fights as the game progresses. But I also like how Team DFU is applying their early game pressure, because without this early game, they will have like no late game that they need compared to this Claude that's going to be formed.
Absolutely, because this looks like a late game for GOSU, and right now GOSU is definitely putting. Oh, speaking of pressure, top lane Jawhead will find one more kill onto Melody, who's playing Uranus. Double kill now to the favor of Team Dark Force users, putting themselves at a whopping 1,500 gold lead before the first order even come in. And now it's Flum looking to extend that lead. 0, despite the very flexible hero, is not going to get away from Flum's ultimate. Already 3-0 now, and extend that lead to 2,000 gold is Dark Force users.
Yeah, what's successful symmetry? Oh, Diggy's damage, actually. Oh my god, did he even clear up the lane for them not to be able to push? That was actually pretty beautiful by GOSU General right there. But yeah, this early game aggression from DFU is actually going to supply them a lot of coverage if they want it. Synergizing with that Sylvana is definitely a good kill on Cho, so he doesn't apply any more pressure to the bottom lane.
Yeah, this is interesting game's opening for GOSU here. You can see, oh, ultimate once again coming in. 0. Have the level 4 now, have the ultimate. He's going to try to dash away to evade some damage for now. On the top lane, we have a little bit of rotation from Dark Force users once again, putting pressure on Melody's lane and putting pressure on the next red buff who's coming in probably 10 seconds. Melody gonna try to dash away. Not gonna happen. Was Cardi popping that ultimate and Happy popping the O on top of it. And that will surely send this guy to base for free.
Yeah. Happy's definitely doing a good presentation on this Hylos. You're supposed to be engaging like this. You're supposed to be supplying aggression and sustaining it the whole time. It looks like they're just going to clear off this top tower and maybe rotate to red right after, just steal it.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we'll talk about so far. Not a single team that we've seen, at least, actually used Hylo to the aggression that Hylo deserves. And Happy definitely come in and showed us like how when you have a hero like this, how aggressive you need to be. You constantly need to be engaging. Oh, speaking of the bottom lane, 0, find a wave of dragon doing quite a bit of damage, but not going to be enough. Do take his opponent to very low though. This is team. Oh, bottom lane. Falum have to pop the ult just to get away here. Flicker comes out, and it's GOSU finally finding a kill and put himself on the map.
Well, you see what Zero did there. He tricked him. He's like, hey, I'm going to pretend like I'm going back. And then once he was out of the range, out of Sylvanas' vision, he came back with all his teammates there to supply that kill. He didn't want to bait out his team too early for Sylvanas.
Oh, look at that. Ultimate comes in. Pass play. Pop the Flicker just to get away. Not going to happen just yet. And then Cardi once again will secure the kill with his ultimate. Blair, though, will try to push Hoon away to make sure he does not find more damage into his health bar. Look at Uranus. Let's secure the HP of the little minion. And he actually got it, I think. Good job by Malady.
Yeah, I think DFU needs to just keep supplying some more aggression on these objectives and start pulling them. Oh, look at us.
Bottom lane.
Getting pressured.
Once again, this is a Fel. Find himself alone. Initiating Hoon, though, will have to jump away real quick. This is 4 people from Dark Force user trying to dive under the bottom lane. You can see Zero clearing wave. Right now, he had to soak up all this minion wave before he died to the 3-man tower dive. General coming in with support, popping the ultimate, get his ally away. Lunox finding the ultimate to Cardi, but not damage enough. But the purple ult comes in. The entire team of Dark Force uses beautiful ult from Happy to push this very dangerous best player away to make sure his mid laner stays alive.
Well, yeah, Jawhead's over here. He bought the defense jungle blade. He's looking to just sustain more often. So this Lunox ult is not doing that much damage when she's so underfarmed at this beginning of the game. He's definitely been taking all the jungle too. So his stacks are building up really quickly here. So he's definitely able to sustain a lot more damage. Almost as like this Hylos. He's like a second Hylos on the field.
Yeah. Now look at this is Dark Force users starting the red buff. They're still sitting at a comfortable 1,000 gold lead at this point. It's not, it's only edge. Oh, look at that. This is what we're talking about. Lunox killing tanks, popping the ultimate, doing quite a bit of damage to Happy. Happy having to pop the ult. General, despite his ultimate, saving his mid laner, he will put his own life in danger. And Jawhead will finish that kill off. And putting Dark Force users at 6-1 and total of 2,000 gold lead again with that turtle.
Yeah, so I think that DFU definitely picked a team that has not that much CC for Diggy to even be useful. So this is like not looking too good on General's side on picking Diggy. They instantly countered him by picking their lineup DFU side. Yeah,
bottom lane. Chow looks like getting engaged on right here. Have to use the ult just to get himself a little bit of distance, and he will find the escape successfully. As a very comfortable Chow player here. Zero, Chow's probably his most proficient hero in his entire hero pool. This player plays a bunch of heroes like Faramis. I know he's a Layla main for quite a while. And now he's going back to his, what got him started. General on the top. On the bottom line, have to get himself away. Pop the ultimate though. Not going to evade the true damage. His Cardi will find one more kill. This is Zero coming in. This might be a shutdown right here. Not going to happen. It was Hylo staying in front. Zero will have to back away. But in the back line, it is best player already finding kill number 1. He will be taken down though, thanks to 4 people from Dark Force user just grouping up on the bottom side. So far, it's a 1-2 trade yet again, and Dark Force users will find one more tower on the bottom tier 2 tower.
Yeah, see, as Dark Force users are grouping up big, Uranus is over here pushing lanes. I want to see this Uranus more in the fights now, as he did dominate that top lane from DFU. So if we see him more in the fights, I think GOSU has a bigger chance of winning here. So.
Yep, look at Uranus take a little beating here, pop the ultimate, healing up, back to full HP, not so worried. Wait for 20 seconds, get the ultimate again. Hoon looking for as much farm as possible, as much farm as he possibly can on the map. Let's take a look at total farm from Hoon. Hoon's sitting at 100 gold, not so far behind from the carry the fighters. Chow kicks it, wave the dragon will connect. Only Happy who's taking very low, not low enough to die though. Now Jawhead will find it. Oh, only best player was able to get away thanks to the ultimate. This is why you have Lunox, the mage who can escape from a lot of dangerous positions. And now Hoon will try to get this blue buff real quick. He won't get it because Hoon is already getting the Demon Hunter sword quite stacked right now. Happy eating quite a bit of poke from Hoon. Gonna stay in the bush. The ultimate is not gonna secure the turtle. Have to dash away. Cardi, the shield has already run out. No more ultimate for Dark Force users. This is a fight that GOSU want to win, and win they should. They shall. They got 2 kills already. This is the Hoon continue to chase the kill. He had the red buff. He has a slow. And he will find a red buff. Ooh! Secured by Valir.
Yeah, this is what I was saying, Dave. The moment you enter Uranus into these fights, they're going to start sustaining more damage. They're not going to be able to... Dark Force users isn't going to be able to kill them unless this X4 dives in the back lane with the Sylvana. So
yeah,
The more you see Uranus in team fights with GOSU, the more they're going to capitalize on bigger kills. Now that Hoon is super fed, I think they can be able to dominate here. DFU did supply a lot of early game, but they let the objectives get to them, and they were only rotating for kills, so they got a little bit too kill hungry instead of tower hungry.
Most importantly, this X-Borg is by no means tanky at all. He builds Bloodlust X first item, and he has Blade of Despair next item. So he's a squishy X-Borg. You can see Jaw had Claude was just 3-shotting his shield, right? Without a shield, X-Borg is actually not that tanky at all. You can easily get to him and easily kill him. So that's exactly what happened. And just like you said, Uranus is definitely a deciding factor, a changing factor for GOSU in that fight. Because he's able to soak up the damage, stay in the front line. Meanwhile, bottom lane is the Valier who will be taken down, deleted from the map. Zero will have to take some tower shots, just try to get away. Nice dodge.
Nice footwork from that minion throw right there.
Yeah.
Definitely saved his life doing that. But I agree with you, but disagree with the X-Borg's defense. He was super tanky the first 5 minutes of the game, building that defensive jungle blade. Now it's just not looking to save him in these advantages. Jawhead looks like he's in control.
Jawhead getting pulled back. Shutdown comes in. Things continue to go good, go well, turn well for Team GOSU. Their top lane, Malady is not going to escape thanks to Flump's ultimate. It's a 1v1 trade across the map, but Team GOSU seem to get control of the game and even up the gold deficit to their favor, because you can look at the total gold. Team Dark Force user was sitting at 3,000 gold lead for quite a while, and now the gold has completely evened up, and now we're coming back to a almost non-existent gold deficit or discrepancy from both sides.
Yeah, I can see Hoon now. He's like, I never ever get kills with this.
Hoon jumping in, looking for the backline. How to find a kill into Valier. Now Hoon will jump back, look for 2 tanks. He has Demon Hunter stored. He has the golden staff. This guy is fully stacked, looking for the damage right now on the entire team of Dark Force users. He will find some damage and now jump back. General might not be so lucky. He'll be stunned up, beaten up, taken down. Meanwhile, all at the same time, Zero is still in the top high ground tower from Team Dark Force users, and he will get it. Wave of Dragon will come in and find one more kill. He's gonna get away. He's not looking to. It's 1 versus 2. He's not getting away. This guy's an absolute beast. Flicker comes in just for the extra passive. Double kill into the Chow, and Zero is popping off. No one's defending the tower just yet. What amazing job by GOSU Zero. Despite a shutdown of the bottom lane, Cardi looking to get away. Malady staying in the front to make sure this guy without shield cannot do anything. The flame shot comes in, and GOSU find their fight.
Yeah, I believe the only other good Cho we've seen so far was Bat. So Zero is all like, you know, I'm the true Cho here. Check out this footwork, 1-man army as he got those double kills and the tower.
Wow. This is you expect nothing less from Zero, because this player is known to be one of the best Chow in North America. In fact, if he trains with any team, he always plays Chow. This is probably his most comfortable hero, and this is exact the reason why. I mean, you put him on Chow, he might be behind because the fighter are just in a bad matter right now. However, he's able to find a way to farm out. If you look at total farm right now, Chow is sitting at the 2nd highest on the entire team for GOSU, the 3rd highest in the entire game among everybody. So he's fully stacked. He has Demon Hunter Sword, not Demon Hunter Sword, Blade of Despair. He has Endless Battle. This guy is going for a Blade of Half the Seas. So he's a fight decider now at this point.
Well, you see how he plays them, Dave. He lures them out when they want. He's like, hey, come ahead and chase me. You know, I know we're both low here, but I'm gonna walk back and you're gonna chase me. And they use that flicker to go back in and get that kill.
The thing is, he's always moving. He's never in a state of, like, he's never sitting still. He's always moving. He's always going from side to side, putting pressure on the map. Now, Jawhead, mid lane though, it is Hoon looking for some damage on the back line. He still have the ultimate, and still have the stacks. Doing to stack up as fast as he can. It's very important for Claw to stack up to next team fight, but Lord is finding his way to Dark Force user's base. This is a team fight GOSU want to win, because if they win this fight, it will put them in a really good position to go in and secure the spot in the grand final. In the back line, Luna will be thrown, taken down, instantaneously deleted, wiped out, evaporated from the map. Hoon tried to get away with the ultimate. Zero finding kill into the back line. 1-2-1 trade so far. He's doing way too much damage. We might have some lag from Hoon right here. Just completely blocked down to the back line. Meanwhile, into the front, Chow will be taken down because of the aggression here. Malady is very tanky, so he's going to stay in the front, continue to be a nuisance. Foe coming in, throwing the damage. Diggy come to help out. One more star. The flame shot will find it. Meanwhile, the Huan on the bottom side, 1 versus 2, no problem. Take everybody's shield off. Use the dash a little bit more damage. Huan might be too confident here. Dashing back from the fire. What a great positioning by this marksman right here. We'll have to find the damage. Cardi looking to fight back, looking to find the kill return. Not gonna happen. Super kill to GOSU's marksman. And with the mid high ground tower taken down, GOSU is looking to take this game.
Yeah, Claude keeping his patience there. He knew he was just baiting out Cardi's ult there, and he got enough space as he's going in for another.
Not gonna stay alive. Huan is fully stacked. This guy's monstrous right now, just instantaneously deleting that support. It's a 5-2-0 ace in the base, and GOSU will claim the victory in game 1.
Yeah, definitely GOSU's patience definitely turned to pay off as they were getting too trigger finger on team DFU side. You know, Cho keeping his distance. And as Cho was always trying to proc his passive by always moving as he was hitting during team fights even. He was just like move, hit, give that double damage proc. And same with Claude there. As he was doing damage, he would then use his clone to supply more spacing and then come back in when he knew it was safe.
What do you think about Generous Diggy performance? Now we talk about all the high performance. What do you think about Generous Diggy performance?
Okay, a little bit underwhelming, but it ended up working towards the late game. He did end up getting more poke towards the late game. He was just using his ult too much to save himself. I did see him use his ult during the blue phase when they were trying to gank the blue from DFU, and it was successful. But as there was no CC, he just used it to speed up his team, which is definitely useful too. Give him a shield, speed him up, get him out of there. But I didn't think it was the greatest Diggy performance, though it ended up working towards the late.
Definitely. The late game general reduced cut back on the death, and able to play more towards the team. The early game wasn't the best for GOSU. You can see they're getting picked off left and right. Best player wasn't doing the best either. 4-4 and 2-2 as a mid laner. It's this entire game was just heavily carried by Zero and Huan. Those two players absolutely popped off in this game. Dark Force used a really good early game. I feel like late game they're missing objectives. They're kind of broken apart. Like
Cardi was doing a beautiful job supplying a lot of pressure and staying in the team fights. Like you don't normally see Xborg mid lane, so him doing that was definitely good pressure. But I was a little bit underwhelmed with the Valier. As you can see, he got bronze. He wasn't supplying enough poke for his team to end up getting more and more kills and getting the objectives when they needed them.
Yeah, Chocolate Gaming, we So, but with that, guys, we're going to take a quick, short 5-minute break. Once again, if you like the stream, if you enjoy the game in the group stage, elimination stage, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn that bell on. And I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Ben pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in a scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In mobile MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Game 2 of the group stage elimination bracket between GOSU and Dark Force users. The winner will proceed and the losers will be eliminated as we speak. And this is Dark Force users' last chance to make a stand here before GOSU take a clean sweep and get a ticket to the grand final. So, once again, I'm your caster, Session Dave. With me, the one and only Nuss. How are you doing, Nuss?
You know, staying sexy, not so slutty, like always, you know? So
like always.
You gotta keep that streak rolling here, you know?
Yes, this is exciting Game 1. We see General on Diggy. Are we gonna see a General playing support starting this point on? I mean, like, what's going on with GOSU's roster?
You know, I think they're just changing it up here. I think they probably are a little bit, like, tired of playing the same heroes all the time. They don't want to be known as a marksman main. They don't want to be known as a tank main. They want to be known as an all-around player here. That's why we see in general change it up with Diggies, with Uranuses, and even Grok even was surprising to me. So,
wait, you got a problem with my Boxia main here?
No, I don't. Actually, your Basha main is actually pretty overpowered here. And it's inspired a lot of people to play Basha, so I don't have no problem with it at all. And actually, Basha was actually really good in this tournament when there was a Claude.
Yeah.
He does a lot of tank damage.
And he completely counters Claude. Now come to Game 2. GOSU will first pick Selena. This has got to be played by... I mean, if it's still going to be played by best player, because we saw best player in mid lane last game on the Lunox. Didn't pop off. And then best player plays Selena, and you have Hoon who plays Selena. Both played Selena pretty well, and Hoon definitely, I've played with Hoon a little bit more, so I know Hoon Selena is really, really good. So are we gonna see a Hoon mid lane now, or are we still gonna have Hoon hyper carry with those marksmen?
We're probably gonna see a Hoon Bruno or a Hoon Harith here is my go-to guess. But as there's this Loletta, you kind of don't want that Harith getting blocked up, but not that much of a threat. So, oh, a Ling! He's bringing out the Ling. This is a really good hero for Hoon. Actually, we're probably gonna see General on Selena. Psych. We're probably gonna see best player on Selena. So don't get your hopes up, chat.
Yeah.
But a Tigreal. Oh my God, what is this cop? I love it already. This is super dope. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tigreal probably not gonna happen, but definitely. I mean, if you look at all the tank choices available to GOSU, they used Uranus last game. They still have a lot of heroes, you know, possible Thamus. You want to go for a side laner, even though it's not something that Zero plays really well. Zero is more of a fighter kind of player.
Yeah, Zero is definitely their offlaner, and he does a lot of good coverage on being on the offlaner. I think I'm just getting too ahead of myself, thinking of these best of 5s, best of 7 games coming up in the future, and where we're going to see some funky heroes getting played, like Tigreal, like even Minzathar, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So in the third pick, it seemed like Dark Force user will secure the Granger for the hyper carry. They already picked Kufra and Lolita for the support. Now all they need is fighters. So this round of ban pick, for them to ban GOSU, they have to think about tanks, the front lines, all the possible choices. And they still have Boxia available, which we know there's still Hylos available, which they can consider.
They might go for the hyper early game, like we've seen on game 2, I believe. I forget who they were against, but it was definitely game 2, and where they had the Jawhead and they had a Thamus, and they were just early game dominating the whole time.
Yeah.
And I like this Granger pick from DFU because, you know, they have the Loletta. They don't want to get their shots blocked all the time with the enemy team having the Loletta, so they're just pairing that up together. It would be funny to see a Chang'e as well, which is not going to happen. But
yeah. Maybe in best out of 5. That's why, guys, if you haven't liked, subscribe, and turn the bell on, make sure you go ahead and do that, because our final stage is going to be best out of 5 and best out of 7. So you're going to see a lot of heroes you never see regularly. Now, see Bruno being banned away to make sure they don't hyper carry, but I think it's a waste of ban because they already picked Ling. It's very unlikely for them to pick another marksman. You know, Selena, Ling. I think they're going to focus on Hoon on a Ling with a lot of farm. Sicilian will be picked up. It's interesting because you already have a pretty weak hero against Ling, which is Granger. And yes, you have a counter, but now picking Sicilian, who is going to be pretty weak against Ling as well. It's okay that, you know, Sicilian is not going to die that easily thanks to the ultimate, where he can lifesteal. But still, if Ling gets in close range, there's nothing much Sicilian can do.
Yeah, and it looks like, as I was saying, GOSU is going to be doing the early game hyper, just continuous applying aggression the whole time with these 2 picks, Jawhead, and it looks almost like Carmella's going to be picked.
Yeah.
If not Carmella, you're probably going to see the Hylos, and those are probably going to be the 2 locked down here. But
yeah,
I don't like the Sicilian pick on Team DFU side. They're definitely given too much coverage for this lane to pick off some kills with those 2 picks. So I would have probably liked to see the Carmella on Team DFU side if they were going to pick another support. But
wow,
they're doing some damage.
Yeah, Chow. Well, yeah. I mean, they do need some damage. They have late game they have damage. Early game they have Selena, but it's more single target. So you're absolutely right. And also going forward, look at Team Dark Force users pick, right? They have Chow as a last pick. I was talking about they need fighters, but they picked Sicilian as a mid laner. Basically told us they're gonna go for the 1-2-2 strategy here. The normal starts, the normal opening, a very peaceful opening. Let's see if GOSU decide to go with something crazier, because they do have a hyper carry strategy 1-3-1 with the Ling mid. As I mentioned, once you have Ling and Selena, it's pretty obvious what GOSU wanted to do, because Hoon is a Ling player and you gave him Ling. Now that just means Selena will be played mostly by best player, and Melody will be on that support, and probably the tank will be played either Jawhead will be played by General, and Sylvana will be played by Zero. I think this is probably the lineup for them.
Yeah, this Cho pick, a little bit confusing. I think they probably wanted more durability with the Thamus pick, possibly, but, you know, they also need the split, so Cho is definitely good at that. Cho is definitely good at moving around the map, getting those pickoffs when you need them the most. So I think this might be a pick just to show Zero, like, hey, you ain't the only good Cho around here, you know? So this would be definitely exciting to see here.
Yeah, definitely not the only good Chow. This is one of the slap in your face. It's either Winter slap on Zero's face or the other way around, you know. But either way, we're gonna see a contest of who's a better Chow here, right? Last game, Zero absolutely carried his team on his back with the split push 1 versus 2, all those highlights. So is Winter gonna have a good game just like Zero last game, or are we gonna see a completely different Chow?
Regardless of the Cho, I really hope with this Ling it doesn't get caught up with the Cooper. The Cooper would supply great coverage if the Ling does decide to go in by bouncing him all around, you know, using his S2 to keep Ling on the field the whole time. So if Cooper can do that, this Ling hyper carry is going to fall. But you got to also watch out for the Selena stuns, where this is where this Loletta is going to come in pretty clutch if the stuns do start to come out.
Yeah. Before we jump into the exciting match 2 between GOSU as well as their opposition Dark Force user here, I'll be amiss if we don't give a big shout out to our generous sponsor, Gamerhub. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthrough for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub is detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier list, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg. Don't be a noob and go to gamerhub.gg now and be good. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the other pets despite coronavirus? Well, Canine & Co. got you covered. Canine & Co. has everything you need from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends on the market. They offer overalls, hoodies, cosplays, suits, and so on. So Canine & Co. is the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. Visit canineandco.com now at canineandco.com. The links is in description. Last but not the least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest NOSC North America Open Season Championship results, make sure you head to aesports.games. Now, again, that's aesports.games. The link is in description, guys. You can not only will you see overall results for the group stage for West and East respectively, you can also see the in-game details among all the teams for all the detailed games they had in the group stage. Most importantly, North America Open Season Championship NOSC is a completely crowd-funded tournament. If you enjoy the tourney, make sure to head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,000. Here's our current proud sponsor list. North America Open Season Championship is not possible without all of y'all generous support. So you guys are the ones who make the dream happen. So once again, big shout out to our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. With that, we're going to quickly jump into the game. Between the second game, between GOSU and Team Dark Force Users. Once again, I'm your caster, Assassin Day. With me, the one and only NOSC. Let's look at the composition on both sides. Looks like we are going to have a best player on support and Hoon on mid with Ling, Maddie on Carmela, exactly as I predicted, and Jawhead on general. So what do you think about this lineup from GOSU here?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be early game aggression. If they don't get this early game aggression, they're going to end up falling because Granger is going to get fed and he's going to be able to supply more coverage throughout the game. But I really do like Team DFU's lineup here more than GOSU's actually, because if they do hit the late game, these tanks are going to be so hard to kill. Sicilian's going to be stacked up to the max, and then Cardi is on this show, and he's going to want to pick off some anybody he actually kicks is going to be able to die, maybe besides this Jawhead. So Cho is actually not that bad of a pick if he were to pick off the right people. So
all troops deployed.
I'm leaning toward Team DFU definitely here on this game too, and then we're gonna have to probably see a game 3. Sorry, GOSU fans, but
well, interesting analysis here. And for Team Dark Force Users, they have Sicilian. Sicilian right now is largely seen as a support hero. If you play Sicilian mid, the only problem with that is this guy doesn't have a lot of mana, so he cannot spam. You can see Flam right here already out of mana, just try to clear a wave. So now walking to the boot buff, he doesn't have no mana. He has no retribution. He can have a lot of problem on this blue. In fact, the opposition GOSU here have retri. I mean, they have Selena and they have flame shot. So this is looking really risky. Just for them to start to do the blue buff at the same time. Like, look, Happy is taking down to 1 HP. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This hero is definitely played as a support a lot more than the mid lane for a reason.
Yeah, though getting him the blue is going to keep him on the field more longer, so it's high risk, high reward having him as a mage. You know, his rotations are super slow as well, as they're coming up on 0 right here. Looks like they might gank him for this kill.
Nice dodge. Kufa not gonna find engage just yet, but a nice pull from Falam. 0 taking very, very low. The ultimate being activated. First blood happened to the Granger's favor, and now its entire GOSU coming in, collapsing on Team Dark Force Users. The Granger has already been taken down. Now they're looking for kill number 2. Happy to dodge damage as much as he can. Kufa cannot get away. Double kill to the Selena. And now it's Lolita on the run. He will be taken down as well by Melody in the very end. It's a 1-3 trade, and GOSU will take that fight.
Yeah, Sylvana sacrificed herself for the greater good right there, as they GOSU ended up picking up more kills than just Sylvana dying for Team DFU here. So not bad at all.
Yeah, now Jao has split push on the bottom side. General, being general, right? Just being him.
Definitely being him this tournament with the split pushing, as he's just taunting the show and throwing him out of the way.
You throw him out of the tower so he can do a little bit more tower damage in the top lane. Once again, stun connected. Ling will be taken down first. Great job from Team Dark Force Users fighting back and trying to look for those early game kills onto Granger. Granger now sitting at 2 kills with those bounty hunter gold. I mean, this guy Let's take a look at total gold that he has. 1,600 gold compared to 1,300 gold Ling. He's farming up. Meanwhile, Falam will find one more kill onto Sicilian. Best player will be taken down. Now Blue Ball will be invaded. Ling does have the retreat here. Will be kicked by Cardi. Knocked up. Taken low. It's Malady actually who will be taken down. Another kill to Dark Force users Marksman. This is already looking like a landslide so far.
Yeah, you got General still being General down there. You got Cardi coming in for the fight of his life right now as they're crossing paths right here.
Definitely General. General is just not rotating much. Now he'll find a kill into the Chow though. Great pick. Zero, wonderful ultimate lockdown. Svalam. He'll get engaged on. Able to jump out just in time. 9 enough damage to find a kill. Beautiful 3-minute start from Lolita. He's happy coming in. Securing the team fight for Team Dark Force users. You can see Zero taking down the 1 HP. Full want to get this kill. It's not going to happen just yet. Falam, meanwhile, at the same time, just secured his own blue buff while the team is fighting back Team GOSU.
Yeah, I don't want to count GOSU out of the fight yet, but like I was saying, if they do not have this early game aggression, they're not going to be able to pick up these kills later on as these tanks are getting more defensive and as this Granger is getting more fed throughout the game. He's going to be able to burst all these squishy heroes in like 2-3 shots. So
yeah.
Ooh,
top lane!
Falam gets another kill, actually. Seeing it, Falam is stacking. He has not died, and we were kind of nervous with him playing it as a mage, but it seems to working out on their favor here.
Yeah, that was interesting. I did not expect Falam to solo kill Sicilian on the top side, so I didn't even pan the map over there. Now, Team Dark Force users activating the flame shot, knock up. Gonna go wide for now, but top tier 1 tower will surely fall. And Dark Force users putting themselves at a comfortable 1,000 gold lead right now against their opponent, the North America Giant. GOSU stun connects on the Malady, but no follow-up just yet.
Yeah, this Ling needs to be able to farm, and they're stealing his buff, and he went to go take their buff, but got O2.
Mid tower, Ling jumping in, looking for the damage. Instantaneous deleted, wiped out from the map by 1 shot from foe on a Granger. Now because the blue buff is going to be gone again, second time. The ultimate connects. Zero onto Falam, who's getting very, very low. Knockup comes in, not going to save their mid laner. Zero now, however, is in a lot of trouble. He's not able to dash thanks to Kufar's skill to stay alive. Granger taking very, very low. He will stay alive thanks to the lifesteal he offers. Best play, the flame shot connects. 1 HP on the Granger, and he will find a triple kill thanks to Lolita's teammates. And this will put Granger at a comfortable 4,000 gold right now compared to a 2,700 gold Ling.
How did he even get a shield right there? Like, I'm so confused right now. That is like, he was dead from Selena's trap, and he healed just enough for him to kill. Like, oh my goodness, this is too good right now. Yeah,
it's mostly from Lolita's passive, now mid lane.
Oh yeah, it proc at the same time as the fight was happening.
Yeah, look at that. Kufra activating. Oh, General looking for the throw, but only get 1 person. This is Lolita finding a big stun. In the backline though, already being taken down with Kufra. Cardi looking to find and engage. He maybe get a knock up on the mat. 2 people knock up. Naya using the ultimate. A beautiful throw from General. Happy has been taken down. General is not even being trading off. And Cardi will have get away. And GOSU will find their fight. A 1-2-3 trade to the favor is top lane. Foe will be taken down by Zero. 1-1.
Yeah, this is GOSU saying, hey, we're not out of the fight yet. We're going to supply as much aggression as we can because that's what we do. Now they have General in these fights like more often than not. So
look at Cardi finding an ultimate onto the tankest person. Malady here, you have to get away. Kufa jumping in, looking to stop Hoon from continued dashing around. But just like you said, Nas, I mean, GOSU is not giving up. They know how to play from behind. They're staying patient. Stay cool. Accurate snipe from Foe, though, would stop that coolness and take that kill. Happy with throwing in the tower, but he's not going to find enough damage. In general, will be taken down. Team Dark Force users, a 3-man pushing down mid lane. Malady 1 versus 3, not going to do anything at this point. And look at this blue buff might be invaded here as well by Team Dark Force users.
Yeah, we need to see Cho clearing up these lanes.
Sylvana into the backline, beautiful. Finding Foe into the backline, Ling looking for the kill. He will find it. It's 1-2-0 so far. GOSU Hun jumping in, looking for kill number 2. Not gonna find it just yet, but GOSU will take that fight.
Yeah, Melody's doing so good solo killing as for himself. You know what I mean? He's doing a great job as they're getting this kill on this Kufra.
Look at Kufra. Winter tried to get away. unfortunately too cold for him. He will feel the chills. He's laying down on the ground, being slain by the entire team of GOSU. Now they're gonna look for objectives on the map now as the next turtle is available for grab.
Yeah, now Zero's pushing top lane unnoticed.
Look at that. Flum, his team Dark Force looking to fight back here. Flum might be the target. Ling on the wall. Looking to jump in any second. Here's Ling making an entrance. Flum taking to 1 HP. And he will be slammed to dirt by the power of Jawhead. General popping up. This is a GOSU taking the win on the team fight.
Yeah, Ling's doing a great job finding these squishy kills, getting that damage in. Now he's getting a little bit more fed, even though he had trouble getting his blue. He said, hey, I'm not out for the count. You can take my blue as many times as you want. I'm going to come in strong, and I'm going to come in and fight you guys. So you guys better start getting those objectives here, because I'm going to be able to do that
Meanwhile, look at that blue side jungle once again. Jawhead. Oh, top lane, 101 kill from Zero, but bottom side we have a double skirmish happening all across the map. Zero had already secured a kill against Cardi, the blue bot being invaded once again by GOSU. Hoon jumping in with a second skill, a beautiful link under the backline. Phil might take too much damage. Madi will be taken down first. Lee will secure the blue buff, and Phil will have to defend mid wave as both sides will retreat from the fight. Zero will take the kill and the tower under the top side once again, despite Philon finding one more kill away from GOSU.
Yeah, he flame shotted her when she was recalling right there. He predicted her recall.
Zero once again! The savior for GOSU, the star! When GOSU's behind, they're looking for the highest star in their team. That person's Zero. He'll be kicked, but he finds a shutdown onto the hyper carry from Dark Force users. Granger will slain or stay there for another 20 seconds, and Ling will take the time to continue extend his lead, and most likely taking down the mid-tier 1 tower right here.
Yeah, and General is still just doing general things over here, pushing the tower. He's like, hey, my team got this. Go ahead and 4v5. I'm just going to be pushing towers, you know, keeping them split up, you know, as he might find this kill on the Sicilian. A little bit scared. He showed himself a little bit too early. As
yeah.
Top lane looks like there might be, no, just a little bit of farming.
Yeah, more farm. Look at the total gold right now on both sides. It's just swinging back and forth. Now it's finally going to GOSU's favor. Top lane. Kufra looking to engage on the Ling at any second. Fight is about to break up. Best player might be the target. Flam a beautiful stun in the back line. Oh, beautiful kill from Cardi here. Finding a lot of damage. Nice. Shut down onto the. It goes to the mid laner. As the entire Dark Force user collapsing on this person. They're looking for more farm on the map, but look at the bottom lane. General has already pressured away all the way to the high ground tower.
Yeah. General has tunnel vision on getting this tower down, and he's like, once I get this tower, GOSU, I'm gonna come and fight. Don't worry. I guess spoke too early as he's coming in to get this engaged right now. Yeah,
engaged in the mid lane, looking for a little bit of damage, but he cannot find any knock-up just yet. The Dark Force shooter is setting up for the Lord, but it's not the best time to do it. Ling's coming up in 5 seconds, coming in any second. Best player stay in the bush, looking for anything they can find. Kufra does have immortality though. They're capitalizing on this weakness from Ling. He's still not coming back just yet. A flame shot coming out. Double flame shot from GOSU, best player. They will find the Lord. Now GOSU looking to find the fight. Bad Happy already taken low. Dark Force users are still staying strong in the front. The fighter, their carries already backed away. Dark Force users have to retreat from this fight. Now we can see the teams kind of separated. But GOSU once again, a beautiful snipe will secure the Lord.
Definitely breaking the confidence of DFU, sniping that Lord down. They need to be able to regroup and get these kills. The Sicilian is now pretty stacked up, so if they can just land some ults to secure some frontline coverage, the Sicilian is going to be able to burst them down. But they need to worry about getting this Lord down first.
Yeah, absolutely topping though, Cardi. Look at the damage from the support Selena right now. Just to show you when the hero is ahead, it doesn't really matter. Now Lee making an entrance into the backline, 1 versus 3. He finding quite a bit of damage. Dark Force user cannot find an engage just yet. General making an entrance, looking for the target, looking for the prey. Can't quite find it, but GOSU's on full offense with Wave coming on the top lane, Lord coming on the bottom lane. As this is Dark Force user bracing for impact before the GOSU Hurricane.
Yeah, shout out to Melody right now, doing a great job killing as Carmella being the main line of defense here. So she's doing a great job.
Cardi
doing a great job.
Flicker, he already wasted the flicker. That was a beautiful bait from Hoon over there. Burn the flicker from Cardi, and now they do not have the engage it did. They pulled off last time against this Ling, so Ling can actually have a better time. Yes, he have to watch out for Cardi now. But Cardi doesn't have the flicker. Stun connect on the bottom side. Ling jumping in, says, take a beating, you shall. The damage comes out. Kufra is going to make sure he saves his mid laner, side laner for now. But mid lane high ground tower is already taking down 50% as GOSU will continue to push.
Yeah, Melody taking that shot from Hoon. If he were to take that third shot, that probably would have been death for Hoon. So good job on Melody's end right there.
Yeah.
As Hoon is looking at a 10,000 gold, and he's almost full stack build here. I think he needs to suggest if he's gonna sell his roam item right now and start building up his other more items so he can do more damage. I think with these pro teams, the game's happening so fast they forget. Look, no, never mind. He read my mind, and he's just all like, "Yep, I'm selling that item, Nuts. Don't worry, I got you."
Rep off will be secured by foe, but at what cost? General jumping in, finding quite a bit of damage onto foe. Not gonna be enough to find the kill though. Cardi on the run. He's surrounded by the entire team, entire gang of GOSU. Bottom lane, Selena, Sylvana will be finally taken down, but it's a 1-2-1 trade across the map, and no one walks away on top.
Yeah, like I was saying, even Sylvana can now sell his roam item 0, so he can start supplying some more damage or more defensive matter if that's what they want to do. I think these games happen so fast that they forget they even buy the roam item at the beginning of the game, and they're just like, "Oh, I can have another item? Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Time to start supplying
Oh,
more
look
damage.
at Melody. Might be a big crucial mistake here. This mistake might just cost them the game. This is the breakthrough that Team Dark Force users are looking for. If he got picked off here, this would be big for Dark Force users. That means they're gonna have a number advantage. They can push side lanes. They can actually take team fights from this really farmed lane.
Yeah, as Selena was being a good support buddy right there and helping Melody heal up with that heal crab. Sicilian's packing a lot of damage actually, so they need to be able to cover the Sicilian. They need to be able to cover Granger. They're going to be able to burst their enemies down if they could just have the coverage. These tanks need to stay front line instead of being backline tanks.
Look at Lane is going for immortality net. You know, for the very last item on the bottom side. Lane looking to engage into the Chow. Can't quite find it. Towards the middle lane though, we already see some skirmish coming in. Melody, the mistake we've been talking about. He find the ultimate, but at what cost? He's gonna be slain by the entire Dark Force users here. Ultimate connecting to Flum, who doesn't have to purify. He will be slain, but at what cost? A beautiful stone to the wall. Zero taking very low. Foe looking for the damage. He can't quite find it. Johad making an entrance. Shutdown comes in. General is popping off. Killing spree onto the Johad. And this is GOSU wiping out the enemy team. Cardi 1 vs 4 is not going to find any damage right now. He will be taken down in the end, despite finding one more kill. But GOSU has a wave, and GOSU is looking to end the game and secure their spot, secure their entrance to the North America Open Season Championship Grand Finals.
The patience from Jawhead ended up being his virtue right here as he ended up taking out 3 people. Was it 3, 2, 3? Doesn't matter. He ended up pushing the lanes and killing people at the very end when they needed him the most.
Whew, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful game by both sides. I mean, it's not a one-sided game by any means. It shows you the competitiveness in North America region.
Yeah, definitely. Foe put him on a great fight, getting 11 kills against GOSU. Like, he definitely supplied the damage that they needed. Same with Sicilian here. I just a little bit underwhelming on these tanks and being able to defend their carries. And Cho's split push wasn't at the highest. He wasn't rotating around map too much. So
yeah. You can't, when you play against GOSU, the Shining Stars are definitely the fighters right now. Yes, Hoon is able to dish out damage at the end, and he got the MVP in game, but I gotta say, the MVP has definitely had to go to 0 in these 2 games.
0.
Yeah, the Shining Star. So if we can get like an interview, or like if you can talk to 0 for a little bit on how he plays fighters, that would just be incredible. Do you guys want to hear 0 come to the stream and talk to you guys? If you want, type GOSU, hashtag GOSU for the win in the chat right now. But this is definitely a shining star for Team GOSU. I mean, you just have to check every single bush to make sure this guy is taken care of, to know exactly where this guy is hiding. Because if you don't know where this guy is hiding, your backline is never safe. Your backline is always in a lot of trouble. And that's exactly what the show that 0 put on. You just have to always watch out, check every single bush. But even if you check every single bush, 0 will still pop out from the bush that you never expect to show up, and he will just delete your entire team. So with that, guys, let's quickly get our 0 into the chat, and so we can interview how GOSU is able to execute those 2 games in such a ferocious fashion. How are they able to win those games perfectly? So once again, oh, we have General here. And let's go to our player interview session. How are you doing, General?
I'm good. How are you?
How do you enjoy the 2 games?
Thank you.
I mean, actually, I was nervous because I'm not playing Marksman, and we fucked up the draft because of colors.
Okay, so I have quite a bit of questions here to ask both of you. First of all, for General, game 1, who decided that you were gonna play Diggy? Like, what kind of decision making did you guys make for you to play Diggy?
I mean, actually, we were actually think about the picking carriers. So the enemy team picked the 2 cores. So we thought like we need to pick the 2 cores. So we picked the Cloud and Linux. But at the time, Best should play the support, but Best never played a Diggy at the time. So we fucked up. So alright then, Fun can play Cloud. Alright, you go Cloud, and then Best you just go Linux, and I'll go to Diggy. That's what we decided. Yeah.
Oh, damn! That was definitely a interesting Diggy performance. But the highlight has to be Zero's Chow though. So we got some questions for you, Zero. Like at what time? Like, because the game 1, you were able to 1 versus 2 with the Chow, and then not only did you get the high ground tower, you also killed 2 people by yourself. So I mean, when you play Chow, a lot of viewers are wondering, like, how are you able to, like, at what point do you know you have the ability or the damage to do stuff like that?
Oh, sorry, my bad. So damage-wise, your power spike comes after you get your Blade of Despair and Endless Battle. That's when you can almost one-shot anyone with basic combo.
Okay. So definitely jog it down, guys. This is the pro notes from GOSU Zero.
There's a lot of other chows like to do freestyle, but if you stick with the basic combos, you can honestly do like a couple thousand more damage.
Okay.
That's why I don't do anything like crazy or special.
I see.
Plus, the enemy kind of got greedy when they went with a highless 1 HP to trying to defend.
Okay. Well, last question I have is for General. I don't want to take too much time away from them. So are you just going to play tanks now for GOSU, or what's going on? Are we going to see you play Marksman ever again?
I mean, it depends on our team combo, but as you can see, like, we try to fix the hyper carry and we try to play the C subber meta right now.
Yeah.
And actually, I can play the core for team, but the reason why I changed it to the side lane tank is we don't have a good side laner except the Zero. And Best is actually good, but his hero pool is a very like low.
Yeah.
Like, he can only play like a few heroes. So like we decided, all right, let's try every time. Just let's try like everyone try to play the side lane and all go tank. But yeah, I think I'm the best for that. For playing tank like that. So
yeah, definitely, because General had a experience in SEA, the bootcamp, to learn from the pro teams, just to practice against the pro teams, so you understand the rotation on the side lane. So once again, do you have anything you want to say to the supporters for Team GOSU coming to the tournament?
Should I say?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. It's your time.
All right. Okay, thank you for watching. I mean, actually, we had another chance. We're not gonna try to disappoint you guys, and keep watching us. We're gonna show our best, and you guys already interested in that I played a Grog and tank and side lane. So I hope I'm gonna make you guys more fun. I'm gonna make you guys more enjoying my walls than our team GOSU rotations. Anyway, G4, you guys already know about the G4 meeting, and G4 and GOSU tie.
It's GOSU time, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to Team GOSU. Once again, big congratulations for winning the last ticket to the North America Open Center Championship. If you have any questions, again, this is a GOSU time. If you're a GOSU fan, make sure to support GOSU for this grand final. It's going to be a very competitive game that we're walking into. With that, guys, we're going to take a short an-hour break before the next tournament, before the next matches happens. The last game will decide who will have the last ticket going to the tournament. Is it going to be Team Exile, or is it going to be their opponent? So we're going to walk into the next game in about 1 hour. So with that, guys, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye now.
Ben pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in a scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to North America Open Season Championship. Once again, I'm your caster, Assassin Dave, with me, the one and only NOSC. We're now watching the last ever group stage match in the elimination bracket. Whoever wins the game will secure the last remaining seat into the grand final. If they lose this, they'll be eliminated. And now come to the blue side, we'll have Team Exile. Come to the red side, we'll have Team Rainfall. And once again, I'm Assassin Dave. With me, one and only NOSC. How are you doing, NOSC?
I'm doing good, you know. The last game is pretty good. Then we're going to start off this quarterfinals, and it's going to be good to watch these two teams battle it out. They both want a spot, so here's their chance to prove it right now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see those two teams battle as well. I mean, so far, what do you think about the bans on both sides?
I would like to give my opinion if I could see the screen.
Well,
so,
obviously, that's very important. Yeah, that's very important. You know, for our referee to be able to see the screen. So luckily, we're able to get that sorted out real quickly. And then it is Exile just looking to seems like they might consider Marksman first pick right here. I mean, Valier, Diggy, all those heroes. You got 3 support hero, including Selena, maybe 4 support hero being banned in the first round. What do you think about this game so far?
Yeah, it looks like they're afraid of the poke. Both teams, they said, hey, let's not get poked, let's not get stunned, let's just have like a clean aggression game where like what would be the only poke that they could have viable is Rafaela. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be too much on like early game team fights as much as we want them to have, but what they carry the first pick and a Grok into the other team is a little bit scary in my opinion. Yeah,
in fact, when you're a second pick, I think you should just when any team take carry, you don't have to take Grok. You can take something else, you know? You can give them Grok and carry. Try to see what they do. Obviously, giving Grok and carry away is pretty scary. So, I think you're a second pick. You should just ban like Grok or carry. Ban one of those.
Yeah, definitely as a tank, you want either like someone who can engage and hop on the carry. So like Basha can engage on her pretty safely, and so can Kufra can dive on her. So your team can get the aggression on killing carry and also bait out a Purify. But Grok's burst and lane clear is always a good tank to have as long as he doesn't encounter the carry. And we've seen Grok's in past games go flicker, and I haven't seen a sprint Grok yet, which is definitely viable as well, just to get away from the carry when they do engage.
Yeah, now it seems like Exile going to answer that picks. We have export pick, untraditional. we have seen it in group stage, but personally, I prefer more of a support or marksman pick early on. Like they could have a lot of choices on the map where instead of picking Xborg is a fighter that is okay in the meta, but it's definitely not something I think you should prioritize right now.
Yeah, and definitely seeing that the enemy has already the marksman, I don't think they want to grab the marksman right away, so they could definitely stand by on doing that. And I don't... the only marksman I feel very viable with Grok that's open would probably be Bruno, and because Claude, you can't really get that CC you want, but they did get the Loletta, so they can get that CC now if they want to pick the Claude. So I think the ban for the opposite team with the carry would definitely have to be banning a Claude here just to get that out of the way. But Bruno is still viable, so
Yeah.
I don't know. You might want to just ban the Rafaela, so there's absolutely no poke.
Yeah, you can see Rainfall ban out Kufra, and now it's Exile turn to ban. They need a hyper carry. The opponent need a hyper carry. It seems like that's what they wanted to do.
Which could be Harith. So they might ban the Harith out of the way.
Well,
so.
Yeah, absolutely. Harith is also really good against their comp. So far, I don't see anyone who can stop it. You have Jawhead, you have Rain, and Silent is kind of secured. If you're looking for a tank right now, there are not so many tank choices that can stop Harith, except for Akai, for example. People who offer continuous CCs. So, I mean, yes, you're absolutely right. They could have go Harith. They could have banned Harith. They could have banned some other hyper carry choices. But I think definitely on Exile's mind, they're thinking about what Rainfall is going to pick as the hyper carry.
Yeah, it's definitely opened up to Granger, Bruno, and Claude being the hyper carry. So it looks like they're not banning. I'm going to have to go in. You want me to chime in on that real quick?
Yeah, for sure. And also,
is that Team Rainfall right there?
No, Team Exile. Exile didn't ban. Yeah, so actually Exile did not secure the ban, and then now we have not secure. Going to talk to teams on what is going on, what is happening. For Rainfall now, it's their first pick. They want to make sure they're not picking the heroes that's being banned away, actually, so we know what's going on. A little bit.
So I already told them, they both agreed. So Harith is banned.
Harith is banned, yeah. So it's just like you predicted. It's a hyper carry hero that is banned away in this game. So now it's Rainfall's chance to pick their carry. Now, if Harith is banned, they're left with a lot of marksman choices. You know, like someone who can kill carry really well, it's obviously Claude. Claude is also kind of ignores all the front line to dive to the back line. But seem like they're not rushing marksman because they know they have last pick. They're going to go ahead and pick out another fighter. And that fighter will be Sylvana. So Nuts, what do you think about the other side? What do you think about Exile's going to pick right now?
I definitely think they're going to pick the marksman. It's either going to be, I think Bruno's more viable than Claude right now.
But they already have a carry though. You talk about Rainfall.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So if you're talking about Exile here, then yeah, they're definitely going to grab some support. So definitely going to grab another fighter, which probably should be Cho. And this looks like it's going to be Sicilian, which if he's careful enough, he could definitely supply a lot of damage unless Loletta's going to block it with the shield. Yeah. So I think we're going to see maybe a Thamus, Cho, and then this Sicilian for sure.
Yeah, how about a Boxia? I think they need someone to initiate, right? Or Hylos even. Or like
Akai.
They're gonna take Akai. And Sicilian. Sicilian is a support mage, it seems like. And 2 fighters on the side, a frontline, Akai to engage team fights. The reason why Akai is also picked is Akai is pretty good against a lot of heroes, including Lolita. Because Akai can cancel Lolita's ultimate pretty easily with ultimate or with the stun. So there are a lot of choices available. And then this is going to be the first spam pick between the two teams. After draft finished, Nuss, as both teams are getting ready into the lobby here, which draft do you like better?
I like the Team Rainfall's draft because they did get this link, and the Exile's team is looking a little bit squishy for this link. You know, you got Sicilian, which he can engage on, and we did just see Hoon's link do that to the Sicilian, even though he was really stacked getting those early game kills. If you keep your hopes up and don't lose confidence about losing the early game, Ling can still supply a lot of damage throughout the game.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning more towards Team Rainfall here, just solely because this last pick Ling, I didn't even think that there was going to be a last pick Ling actually.
Yeah, Ling has been just kind of overlooked by a lot of teams now because it hasn't performed the best, except for Akatsuki Ninja Turtle. I mean, when he was playing Ling, you saw the first game that kicked off this entire group stage that he took it against GOSU was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, exactly. the Ling is just definitely supplying good rotation when you need it, and he's definitely supplying heavy damage into team fights. Though he's not going to be able to pick off people at full health. You know, if they do engage properly with this X-Borg, Ling has no issue following up with X-Borg's burst around most of the team. So he's definitely going to be picking up kills left and right if I could predict. But everybody knows in the chat that my predictions suck. So I hope I just didn't jinx Rainfall like I always end up doing. So let you know what? Go Team Exile.
Are you just jinxing Exile right now because you already told them your intention? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, you know. Just because I said this Ling is a good pick, I have to jinx Team Exile here.
Yeah, I mean, Ling is good, but if you have a Kai who's const 24/7 onto the Ling, I think it might give Ling trouble because you can push Ling like away from his blade, and Ling cannot dash. If Ling cannot dash away from the team fights, then he's in a lot of trouble. He's really squishy, and if he's faced against really farm Jawhead or carry, then you're definitely in a load of trouble. So before we get into the, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead and do your ads. I'll talk about it.
Okay. Before we get into to the actual game here, the exciting match, we do want to do a big shout out to the North America Open Student Championship sponsors. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, walkthrough for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg now. So you can find the link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others? Well, look no further. K9 & Co. got you covered. K9 & Co. has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trend in the market. They got overalls, hoodies, cosplays, suits, and so on. K9 & Co. is the only place you need, again, to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit K9 & Co. now at k9andco.com. What you waiting for? Go to k9andco.com if you're a proud pet owner. You can also find a link in description. Last but not the least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest North America Open Student Championship results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games now. You can find a link in description. Not only will you see amazing overall result summaries for Group West and Group East, you can also find the in-game details among all the teams, exactly how they won in every single fashion. Most importantly, North America Open Student Championship is a completely 100% crowd-funded tournament. If you enjoyed the tourney so far, make sure you head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase your total prize pool to $2,000, as we're standing at $1,850. So here's our current proud sponsor list. North America Open Student Championship is not possible without generous support. You guys are the one who make the dream happen. Once again, big shout out to our sponsors. With that, let's quickly welcome to the game one between Exile and Team Rainfall in the elimination bracket for Group Stage North America Open Student Championship. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Dave, you were definitely right about the Sakai being an annoyance for this Ling, and definitely also being an annoyance for this Loletta, but that puts a big responsibility on him. It's all up to the players to decide how they're going to extend their ults here, when they're going to use them, how they're going to use them, and when the right time is to start ulting. Maybe is it to push away this Ling? Is it to push away a Loletta ult? So they definitely have to decide on when it's going to be used here.
Look at that. Rose is stealing away the healing crab. And Exile definitely have a good start here. Cloud already finished the 2 buffs here thanks to her very efficient rotation. Almost level 4, where Ling is sitting at level almost level 4 as well. Got into 2 buffs, a step behind. And now they're looking to chase around this carry onto the top side. We can see a little bit of skirmish happening. Sleepy gonna pop that flicker to get himself the safety here. But the gold crab is spawning in 30 seconds. No, Hase is already here, looking to find a little bit of poke. But nothing so far has happened on both sides. Oh, Loisa looking for the stun. This is Rosa looking to get himself away. Number Ling's level 4. The stun connects. This is Poppies. Oh, one more dagger will find a kill. It's the first blow is secured by Team Rainfall. Beautiful execution by Savage. Securing that buff. Securing that kill to their favor. And Cloud will steal the gold crab away from Team Rainfall.
Yeah, definitely good coverage right there from Cloud to get that gold crab. You know, you don't want to get any more farm than he already is with that kill already. Two, the top heroes you do not want to give kills to is this Ling definitely and this carry, which is going to seem to probably apply a lot of pressure to this Sylvana to get these kills. Look at this bottom.
Initiate retreat.
Yep.
Just playing it looks safe.
Yeah,
I
you
want
want
to
to
see.
Shanty does not want to take any risk here. Kenry might be engaging on about Grok. Grok's not level 4 yet, but he's baiting these people to Lolita, who's getting that damage. Flicker come down from Ognimod. Get away from Shanty's ult. He will, but now the entire rotation from Exile. They'll answer aggression with aggression. Flicker has been burned from Grok to get himself to safety. Meanwhile, we're gonna see some wave clear from both sides, and nothing serious has happened besides the first kill to Rainfall's favor.
Yeah, you definitely need to supply aggression with aggression here. The only poke that's basically on the field is this Sicilian. So it's in the favor of Exile
Turtle
just having the
resurrecting
Sicilian on the
soon.
field. If he can stack and not get ganked by the lane, then he's going to be able to supply a lot of damage as he's getting ganked right now.
Oh, look at the two
So
tanks,
got
two
away.
supports. Just getting those like body modes in. Right, Lolita jumps in, Nohase jumps in, Swap and Nohase are just going in like crazy here. Now the red buff will
Yeah,
be
a lot of-
slowly but surely stolen away by Roses here on the top side. Meanwhile, RFL, Rainfall decided to go over the turtle first. Not even.
Launch attack.
They want the kill. They're diving in. Jahai, despite throwing the ultimate, I don't think he can find any damage here. And Rainfall will find another kill away from Team
Initiate
Exile.
retreat.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Shanti needs to play it safe. Throughout this tournament, he has been given a lot of early game kills. He needs to just play it a little bit more safe. Back off if they're going to get the kill on him. It wasn't looking like there was going to be a tower pushed down right there, so he definitely should have got away instead of staying in that fight when he knew it was coming.
Look at this
So-
one-on-one. Oh, Sleepy popping the ult. Just Rose dodged just fast enough. And now this guy will have no choice but to walk away. In fact, he didn't have to get away over there. He can just use a lifesteal to get himself back to full HP thanks to the ultimate. But Sleepy decided to take it safe and then just gonna go home, regenerate. There's no rush on anything. Now though, Hase as well as Lolita gonna clear the mid wave.
Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of bait on the turtle, and Ling over here using his retribution on that field crab. So if they want to take this turtle, they're gonna have to either get a kill and then get it, because Ling's out of retribution for a little bit.
Yeah.
10 more seconds. It's coming up pretty quickly, actually.
Look at that.
Actually, if you look at their spells, a lot of this is safe gameplay. You got 3 flickers and 2 purifies on Team Exile side, and then you got 4 flickers and just a retribution.
Oh! That was a close call. Exile RC flickered in, jump out, flickered out, just to try to ult this lane. But Ling's able to dash out fast enough. As unfortunately for Exile, they're too slow to the trigger, and Ling is able to get away safely. But now Exile gonna start out the turtle.
Yeah, I also like what some.
Look at who's gonna get this turtle right here. Engage comes in, retreat the ultimate. A turtle will be secured by Team Rainfall. This is Kai finds himself in a lot of trouble. He'll be slain and taken down as Rainfall find the objective as well as kills the dessert down the mid lane. Sleepy once again find herself in a one-on-one situation against Roses. I mean, I don't know which one has a more girly name right here. So when I call her or him, it's more of a just the character gender, I think.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time here. I always correct myself, say, "Oh, her." I mean him, because it's Zero, and he's playing Sylvana. He's not a girl. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I
Yeah.
just call it by the hero.
Yeah, might be played by him, might be played by her. Bottom lane though, this is Jawhai Shanty found himself getting engaged, gangbanged by Team Rainfolk here. They will take the bottom tier 1 tower, the first tower in the game, and catapult himself to a 1300 gold lead top lane. Sleepy might be too aggressive here. Will have to use the ultimate just to get himself away. Roses will not find any more luck, but top tier 1 tower will surely be traded off to the favor of Exile.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a little bit of just trading here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too much for anybody to handle. But Ling is stirring up a lot of the gold lead here. Oh, as Carrie's actually matching him almost. Just 300 actually ahead of him. So this is looking like a hyper carry for both teams, like in the making right now. Whoever's gonna pop off first is just gonna show a real show here.
Yeah, but late game, is Team Exile able to defend Cloud successfully, or is Ling able to find an easy clap on the top side? The ultimate connects. Roses active the ult, just stay alive right here. It's a 4-man dive on the top side, and Roses will have all his paddles be taken away and finally falling to the ground. Bottom side, once again, tower trade from Exile. They will find the tower undefended, taken down, but Rainfall decided to take another smart step and make a rotation down mid lane and start chipping away the HP bar on the mid lane tier 1 tower.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting towers here again. You know, second tier going to carry, second tier going to Ling over here on the opposite side. So now they're focusing on this turtle here. If they get it, they're going to have a lot of aggression for this Ling to dive in safely.
Yeah, pretty peaceful game. Like you said, it's just been trading back and forth like across the entire map. And Ling is sitting at 5,000 gold, same as carry. They're up and down, up and down. No one really come off on top. Speaking of even game, this is Rainfall looking to tilt the balance a little bit. Exile looking to invade the blue buff. But Rainfall looking to engage on the team fight. Henry might be too low here. Ultimate counts down. Grok will follow up. An easy kill for Team Rainfall to secure that blue and defend away Exile's aggression down the blue side.
Yeah, it looks like this Panda is stuck in a rock and a hard place on who he wants to defend here. He's leaving 2 people vulnerable for this Ling to just dive in as he gets.
Ultimate Ling looking for the flank on the claw. The ultimate comes down, and one more dagger will find a kill. RC has already expended the ultimate. As Akai will not have anything left on the bottom side. Shenty looking for the flank onto Ognimod. Unfortunately, she'll come back just in time. And now Ognimod looking to flame back onto Shenty as Grok's entire team is here. Shenty will be knocked up, beaten up, and taken down. Rainfall taking the control of this game. Looking to walk away with easy victory in game 1.
Yeah, you do not want to be caught solo when this Ling is around. He will dice you, and with this team coverage that they have on him, they're looking like they're doing it with ease here. As Xborg already got his shield back, he's looking for ready for another engage at any moment, as he's doing it right now.
Yeah, down the mid lane. Little bit of aggression coming in. Akai looking for the ultimate. He will find number 1 onto the wall. Export has been slain. The mid tier 1 tower is still standing. And the Rainfall who have to retreat back to the side of the river. Amazing engage from RC right here. Finding that cool, the key wall knock over there and secure that team fight for Exile.
Yeah, they're going to be lacking a little bit of damage here. And they're going
Swap.
to wait till this Export comes.
He does have the shield, eating a lot of damage. Sleepy, a beautiful ult, securing carry to the back line. Cloud might be the next target. Savage into the back, picking up all the blades. Shenty cannot tank everything right now. Sleepy jumped into the back. He has lifesteal, not gonna last any longer. He'll be easily picked off. An aggressive position. It's a 1-to-1 trade to each side to finish off that team fight.
Yeah, Ling knew that was the time to go in with Panda still on cooldown for his ult if he wanted to pick off a kill on either the Sicilian or the carry. I seen him try to go for the carry, but she dashed back, saving herself, so Ling didn't want to even go that deep in.
Yeah.
And it looks like Rock is over here trying to contest a red.
No Hase going in, no Hase. Seems like, oh, Red Buff will be taken away by Ling once again. Looking for the damage into the claw. The damage comes out. One more blink. Godlike goes to Savage. He's looking to get himself away. He will do that successfully. There's nothing who can stop him at this point of the game. And now Roses looking to catch this Ling on the wall. Unfortunately for you, my friend, he's flying away instead of walking.
Yeah, he's a grasshopper on those walls. Even if he's on them, you can't get him off of it. Like, I mean, I won't say that specifically, but yeah, you can't get him off of it here sometimes.
Indeed, Nas. Yes, a grasshopper can be defeated. That was actually that's facts. Facts.
He's like that movie Ants, Bug's Life actually, and he's the enemy grasshoppers, and they're just like dominating this whole early game. Let's see if in the same as the movie, if the Team XL can accomplish killing this grasshopper.
Look at Nohase. Look at Nohase's positioning. He's patiently in the bush, not looking to engage anytime. Now Cloud walking himself into danger here, but Nohase gonna be swiftly running away thanks to the first kill. Stun, beautiful stun onto Roses, popping that Purify just to get away. Lord is coming in. This is the Team Rainfall sitting at a 7,000 gold lead right now, and it's brute forcing their way onto the high ground towers. They got the last remaining outer turret taken down. Now look at top lane, waves pushing in, mid lane waves pushing in, bottom wave is crashing in. This is Team Exile preparing, bracing for impact before Rainfall's Hurricane rampaging through their base.
Yeah, and they got an evenly pushed this mid lane and Lord coming in at the same time, so it looks like they're gonna supply a lot of aggression right here.
Yeah, and now bottom lane might be the target. Sleepy pushing out mid successfully. Nice Lolita pushing everybody away. Tower taking very low. He will be taken down. Lord is still alive. And this is Exile making a stand right here, killing the Lord, but the wave is still crushing it from all sides. Sleepy will have to flicker out. Thanks to Kenry's damage on that Sicilian at this point of the game. But top Hyground Tower will be taken down. And this is Team Rainfall looking for the second lane of Triumph. And now they're going to back away. So no need for us to be rushing anything here. Let's just go ahead and regroup, get everything in our jungle, and then come back stronger for the next team fight.
Yeah, Ling wants his blue, you know, this is what's going to keep him out on the field with all this energy. So in case he also needs to run away, he's going to have that energy. So I think they just communicated to just play it passively right there until Ling comes back.
Yeah, now the team fight happening once again. Rose is taking very, very low on the top side. 4 men from Team Rainfall collapsing on this single poor guy. I mean, he looked like a shield. He is a shield. And nothing but a shield. And they throw everything at this shield. Unfortunately not able to kill the shield. And Exiled Roses will stay standing for the next team fight.
Yeah, adding this Loletta into the field made it less pressure for the Sprock against this carry, which is helping him out tremendously. I haven't seen a crazy successful ult. Just the coverage from Loletta is enough for her to be viable in these situations.
Yes.
So there's that, and then Ling is definitely finding out any openings that he can in this field. Every time they're like even a foot apart from each other, he's diving in on that carry and ended up killing them any moment they come out.
Yeah.
I
have a pause request right here by Team Rainfall here. It seems like they have a little lag. And then we'll have, as we confirm the issue, confirm the technical issue here. This is definitely Exile's, Team Rainfall's game to win. They are 9,000 gold ahead in game 1. They're looking to finish off the game in the next push. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of technical issues as we have some players AFK on the map. And hopefully they can reconnect in a short while. But which team do you support more? Which team do you like better? It's your time to show your support in the chat. Type hashtag Exile for the win or a hashtag Team Rainfall for the win to show which one do you want to see, do you think have a better chance going to the next phase of North America Open Season Championship Grand Finals. All right, NOSC, do you mind confirming with them to see what's going on?
Yeah. Is it Rainfall, you said?
Yes. So please resume. They are ready to go. So all right, let's go ahead and tell Exile that they are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and get our game started real fast. After NOSC comes back, right? NOSC is still confirming the issues here. Even though we have a go from Team Rainfall, but NOSC is confirmed with both sides. As we wait patiently for our setup to get ready. Again, it's time to show your support. For which team do you want to see? Do you like better? And we're going to resume the game in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. All right, NOSC.
Yeah, see, I'm a supporter of both teams here, but this is the power of me actually shouting out a team to end up losing. So,
Sleepy on the top side. After the pause, will be instantly slain. A good pick from Exile right here. Will defend away the next push from Rainfall. After the requested the pause, a very interesting positioning for Sleepy to be in. Probably, falling asleep. His name is Sleepy.
Usually what happens, it's just like the pause happens, you think the game's done, and you pass out, So
yeah.
he needs to wake up
mid
to
lane.
finish up this game.
Roses once again getting engaged on, eating quite a bit of damage right here. He won't be able to stay alive in front of a 3 support. I mean, Export at this point is really a support. I mean, Export, yes, he does have a lot of damage, and he builds damage. He Bloodlust X, he builds Gold Rose Meteor. He's good, but still, I mean, at this point, he's more of a poke and then pressuring, positioning, than an actual carry. The true carry for Rainfall is definitely that Ling.
Yeah, that Ling, it looks like he's going to finish off by building Queen's Wings as his last item, maybe even a Cadence.
Oh, look at Grok securing the red buff now, as Teamfight might be breaking off on the bottom side. Not yet, but Grok, Hase did get the red buff away from Team Exile.
Yeah, he's been pressuring that red buff all game. He's just like, I'm going to get it one of these moments, and that was it right there. That's probably all he needed to do just to end up taking this turn from this carry. He's like, hey, I'm tired of your true damage. You don't need the red buff anymore.
Yeah. And now look at that. Look at that. Rainfall just completely zoning Team Exile away from this lord. This is the second lord of the game now. Top lane. Carry getting engaged on. A 2-2-1 auto attack. And Kenry will be sent back home to the black and white screen. Sleepy once again throw under the tower. He'll stay alive for now. Not gonna be any longer though. Savage taking very, very low. This might be the shutdown that Team XL needed. Everyone's on retreat. NOSC will be slain to dirt. A 1-2 trade in favor of XL as the Lord start charging in towards XL's base. This is once again a beautiful defense from XL side to tell us that they're still in the game and we're not yet to give up.
Yeah, like I was saying, every time you get this moment that this Link can just dive in on a carry, he's going to do it. Yeah, like I was saying, he's also building Queen's Wings here so you can secure him staying alive if he were to get low. That'll proc, he'll get more life steal in the making. So
yeah,
he's just definitely a good item. And I just need to see this Panda engage when this Ling engages if Team Exile wants to stay alive.
Yeah, 4,000 gold lead right now to Ling compared to Carry alone. You can see right now he's sitting at 14,000 gold and Carry sitting at 10,000 gold. 4,000 gold from one person. Overall, 9,000 gold lead to Rainfall's favor. Good job from Exile though for fence off their enemies from this push. But if they want to win this game, they still have a vertical wall to climb.
Yeah, they're supplying a lot of coverage every time this Ling ends up getting a kill. It looks like Team Rainfall ends up getting a little bit too greedy on their end and end up falling behind, giving the Savannah the death timer. And I don't know why they're not contesting this red so soon. I think they're just going to try to bait it out for them to come towards the red.
Yeah.
No, it looks like she's just getting it. Nothing crazy here.
Look at her attack speed. Look, do you see that attack speed? This girl is going crazy. She has Windtalker. She has Feather of Heaven. I mean, she's fully stacked. Next of Durance, she's going for the attack speed, just hitting really, really fast.
Yeah, she must know she's dying a little bit too much and she's going to buy Immortality here and stay alive if she does end up dying. Maybe procking a sec. Oh, as Uranus is looks
Roses,
like
you'll be engaged on activating the ultimate. Could get away, but Legendary goes to this Ling as huge Rainfall will take a huge kill away from Exile. They're going to work towards the high ground tower now. All the ultimate has been thrown to make sure the tower will be taken down easily. Last remaining high ground tower has been taken. Sleepy find a beautiful engage, but Purify will make sure that Carry gets himself away. Jawhai trying to engage the entire team away from this Carry. Savage looking for the back line, looking to beat the Savage. His naming tells he cannot find the kill, but this is Exile looking to defend the last push from Rainfall here as the last remaining high ground tower has already been taken down.
Yeah, that was a huge kill on Uranus, so they couldn't follow up from that because Ken had a good ult as well, stopping that low Letta from stunning his whole team, and then stopping any engage from the further from Team Rainfall going in. Though Ling almost picked up the kills, he just did not have a minion wave to save him from taking a lot of turret damage. That's why he had to retreat there.
Yeah, look at NOSC. Look at NOSC just being a complete bully to Exile right now, just staying out of the base, setting up camps. Like, it's not even junior high, right? Is that when people go to camps? I mean, not sure, but it doesn't matter. This guy just setting up camps outside of, opponent's base. Be like, yo, what are you gonna do about it? I'm a big grok. So
yeah, junior high is when they go to camp, 8th grade science camp, if I do recall. So yeah.
All right, definitely 8th grader NOSC sitting outside the base. So. Good job, but this is right now Exile's, hitting those sweet spot where Rainfall cannot push because they don't have poke. If you don't win a team fight, they have to heavily dive. So one have to go in, Grok have to go in, Lodi have to go in, X have to go in. But if all go in at the same time, this is the Wumbo combo we're looking at right here.
Yeah, we need Export to combo up with this Ling on the back line so you can secure the damage that they need to get this push. They also need to have the same wave push on these minions. It looks like they keep alternating these minion pushes. Actually, now Ling, it's finally set up a good moment where they have 2 minion waves. They need to be able to engage when all minion waves are in the same synergy.
Yeah.
As Xborg is soloing this Lord, I think we're probably going to have to see a Lord engage here soon.
You see, another reason that's delaying Rainfall from heavily diving on this comp, like I said, their comp have no room for mistakes. If they dive and they didn't kill the carry, and the carry end up killing everybody, so it's all right now, it's a matter of one team fight. If Team X are going to win one team fight, the game is over. And the reason why the Rainfall is hesitating on jumping in, look how many Immortalities available. Lockup comes in. Carol pop the Purify. Ling on the other side, though, cannot find engage into Claude. Claude will jump away. Export coming in. Grog comes in. They set eyes on the prize. And Claude is trying to run away. He's 1 HP. He's hanging on. He will die in the very end, but so far into the back line as Kami has already found a kill on the Savage. This is a 1-to-1 trade across the map. And now this team fight is completely chaotic because both carriers already died. But XL has the upper hand because still have GOSU Kenry on the Sicilian.
You also have Agni mod on this export supplying a lot of poke away from them trying to engage. So.
Shanglu can get away right here, getting knocked up. Akai jumps in, get away from my fighter, get away from my Shandy. And they're gonna try to throw some stun. Shandy's like, what? Let me go! And he will find it right now. Nice stun right here, but not gonna happen. Look at Nohase coming back in, setting up a camp yet again. RC able to find himself jumping away. Lolita looking for the big stun. Only connected onto the Uranus. Uranus 1 versus 4 into the back. Have to pop the Purify. Get himself away. There's no more casualty on the map. It's 1-to-1 trade on the carry. And now this is Rainfall's opportunity once again to take out the Lord.
Yeah, this is definitely a higher advantage for Exile out here for having this carry. And if she were to survive, like you said, Dave, and you take out this lane, they can have so much aggression on the field.
Yeah.
Luckily, as Brock is about to
bottom lane, Grok no Hase, setting up a camp this time. May not be so lucky for him. He's gonna be easily taken down. Second the power of the carry. It's 1-2-0 trade so far for Team of Exile. They looking to fight back. Top lane, Ling is pushing the wave down, shoving it down the throat of the enemies. This is Exile looking to fight back, going for the Lord themselves.
They should get this Lord. They should supply aggression. They're a man ahead right here, and Hase being the tank, you know, now's your chance to not have something in your face all the time. So they need to group up. They need to get this Lord. They need to find out how they're gonna end up capitalizing on a meta kill.
Exactly. Look at top lane. Roses 1-on-1 against Savage. And finding himself taking a little bit too much damage. Oh, a nice dodge on the second ability. Rose able to jump away from Sleepy's ult just at the same time. Meanwhile, this is the entire Team Exile diving into the blue buff. They're not able to get it. A beautiful second ability from Swab, able to secure the blue. Now Ling cannot jump the team fight. Have to pop the ultimate just to get himself away. And Ling is already low, and Team Exile might have to defend the high ground push. Rose is 1 HP. Have to pop the ultimate. Kenry coming back to secure to help this defense and leaving the Lord once again open to their opponents.
Yeah, XL cannot be too passive in those moments. They need to keep following up on more kills. They need to chase them down and have someone lane push like this Uranus. When it's like this right now,
Export.
be able to get this.
Export popping the ult, doing a little bit of damage with Shanty. Like I said, he's more of a support right now. Cannot find any more damage just to slow everybody down. In fact, not having the shield might be better for him compared to having the shield because they have a longer poke, you know, bigger AoE area. Meanwhile, Grok, Nohase in our front, just continue to expose the vision of their opponents here. While Ling and Export working on the Lord. This is the third Lord of the game. You can see Ling doesn't have enough damage to kill her really fast. Right now, what you need is either a bucked Kimi or carry to take down this Lord really fast.
Well, regardless, they should have just kept aggression on that Lord. The team was taking their time trying to get up to the Lord, so looks like Export is restarted from the beginning. He's like, screw this, I'm just gonna go in some team fights now. Yeah,
like again, look how many immortalities available. Still 4 immortalities on XL side. No one lost it yet. On Teams RFL, they have 1, 2, they have like 3 on the bottom side. Export might be the target. He will look to jump himself away. Akai looking to engage right here, but might be too risky. So you have to protect the carry into the backline. Cloud finding him isolated and taken low, and he would beaten up, still staying alive. Lee will be slain by carry this time. This is the team fight XL's been looking for. They got the carry, now they're looking for the tanks. They're going step by step, but slowly but surely going forward. Lord is still on the map. XL have to consider, do I defend the high ground tower, or do I defend the Lord? It looks like Sylvana is putting way too much pressure on the map.
Yeah, I thought Sylvana was about to backdoor this win, and it looked like Uranus was giving enough pressure for her not to, so that would have been huge. That would have been huge.
Yeah. Nice save from Sleepy over there, putting the map pressure to their opponents. Make sure they are not able to push properly. So definitely giving them team the upper edge here. Looking at total gold differences, 3,000 gold. XL's been doing a good job shrinking those gold differences, just stacking up those farms. Right now they're fully stacked. Sleepy will be the next target. Have to jump with the ultimate to get himself away, and nothing else will happen so far. As once again, Rainfall has set up for this Lord.
I want to point out, I don't think gold difference matters anymore. I think everybody's coming up onto their full build, and stack. I think, yeah, Uranus even sold an item and got another item. That's how like much they're built up here. It just goes to whoever has to capitalize on the team fight here. And whoever could actually get this Lord, maybe Ling could even sneak this Lord as they're getting kind of, as they're ignoring it. Even though it's going to take him a while, he has enough time, plenty of time to do it.
I think what Ling ought to do is sell his Queen's Wings for Immortality, because this way give them 5 Immortalities. Late game Immortality is so important. Because think about this, when your entire enemy team does not have Immortality and you do, and if you dive, especially when you have a heavy divey comp like Rainfall has, if they have 5 Mortality, they can go in with 10 lives instead of just 5. Right now they have 4, just like their opponents, so they're walking in 9 versus 9 kind of thing, you know, because you have like extra life for 4 people. But if Ling has one, that's going to be like just 10 versus 9. I think that's an extra life. It's going to be very, very important in those team fights, so you don't have to be afraid to dive in.
Yeah, it looks like Carrie sacrificed a little bit of damage to get some more sustain with this Bloodlust Axe now. She ended up selling, I want to say, she ended up selling her...
Demon Hunter Sword. Which I think is a... well, that's not an item he might even build to begin with. So, I personally, I'm not so sure. I think I like this build. But going to Bloodlust Axe is actually a pretty common practice for a lot of carry players out there. Just build, stay a little bit tanky, swap, it'll be the target. Carry can kill anyone, knowing that it is Team XL, you know, taking the fight to their opponent outside their base. You can see Ling on the wall, looking to find his prey. Next prey at any second now. Lord still slowly but surely getting chipped away by Ognimod right here. Akai's ultimate comes in, no ult! And this information has been provided to Ling after pressuring the mid wave. The wave down mid lane. Ling looking for the kills he can get on the map. Shanty might be the next target. Look at the damage. Look at the burst. Shanty will find himself alone. Akai does not have ultimate anymore. Shanty will have to get himself away. Not gonna happen. Knockup connects. And Rainfall will find kill number 1 as they move back to the Lord in the river.
Yeah, this is definitely secure this Lord. If Carrie ends up coming through, this Link can kill her in a breeze. I almost was thinking that Carrie should buy Immortality too, just in case that happens. Just get a full Immortality kind of game here.
Yeah. Well, we got a pause by Ognimod yet again, but unfortunately no more pauses granted to team. Oh, the team. This is Carrie though, taking low. He will burst it down, but the power of Ling to the back line. This is the entire team. Rainfall diving in. Carrie will find a return kill onto the opposition Carrie. As Ling has been taken down, Rainfall still diving in forward. They got Axborg. They got Sylvana. They still have the damage with the Immortality. RC being taken very, very low. Have to get himself away. Sleepy with the Immortality. Gonna stay in the team fight and maintain positive. Doing a lot of damage. Look at that bird from Ognimod. Carrie cannot get away. Lolita with the ultimate coming in. Not gonna connect just yet. But it does not matter, as the Carrie will stand just to fall a second time. Even with the Winter Truncheon. And Rainfall is now taking the base to Exil's. Taking the wave to Exil's base. They're looking to end the game right here and right now. They're hitting on the crystal. They have the minion wave. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Rainfall wins game 1.
Yeah, it makes me think, did Ognimod really need that pause right there, as he ended up popping off towards the late game just at that moment, completely on his favor that whole time. So
yeah,
definitely glad we didn't take that pause. It probably would have lost his momentum the moment we unpaused. So
yeah,
definitely good call not to, Dave. And it looks like this was definitely a long one, 28-minute match. It could have gone any way from any of the teams.
Definitely this game we gotta tell everybody, guys, every team only have 1 pause chance. So if they pause once, they're not allowed to pause the second time. Even if they ask for it, you only have 1 excused pause, right? The second pause is just not gonna happen. Once again, big congratulations to Rainfall for taking the win against Exile, one of the best teams from the East region. This is why we do the elimination bracket in a cross-region kind of fashion, because this way you're not going to see the same matches again. Instead, you're going to see a cross-region match to ensure the maximum fairness for all the teams participating in this tournament.
Yeah, it was definitely a chess game here. It was what team slipped up, at what moment can we engage? If I die, do we disengage? If I die, can we continue? So I'm glad to see that both teams played it like a puzzle, and I wish that Team Exile ended up being more aggressive on their end.
Yeah, but with that, guys, we're going to take a short 4-minute break. We're going to come back into game 2 between Exile and Team Rainfall. Who's going to secure the last spot to go to the North America Open Season Championship Grand Final, join the league? It's your time to shine. With that, we're going to see you guys in 4 minutes.
Pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in the scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, Won, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, Won, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to North America Open Season Championship yet again. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC. We're welcome to Game 2 between Exile versus Team Rainfall. Team Rainfall is right now taking us to the match point, 1-2-0 ahead. And this is Exile's last chance to prove themselves before being eliminated from this tournament.
Yeah, it looks like Team Rainfall over here is definitely still nervous about the poke. That's why they're banning supports here. They don't like getting poked around the whole time. They like to play aggressive. They like to engage with the full team without getting bursted down by a Nana or a Valier. So they're definitely trying to get rid of those options.
Yeah, look at total picks available right now on the other side. I mean, if you go back to this is Rainfall's first pick. And all the heroes available, Valier, Diggy being banned away. Support hero Diggy's still up. Nana, Valier being banned. This might be a first pick Diggy, knowing that. But if they take Diggy though, they didn't ban Grok, which is a hero that they used last game. That means they're gonna give Exile Grok this game. But they have Diggy, they have Selena, and they want to give their opposition Diggy and the Grok. I mean,
yeah, we've seen Diggy not be viable, but even when he's not viable, he ends up shining through the late game, as GOSU General ended up showing. So I don't know if that's a good option. We've seen Selena shine less than a Diggy ever will, and Diggy can almost just, like, if needed, just cancel out Selena all in all. So
Diggy and Grok, sure enough, we were taken.
Yeah, super strong picks from Team Exile.
Wow.
Looks like they're already coming in strong here, and we might see the hyper carry marksman on Team Rainfall's side this time, because the Ling is already picked, because the Harith is banned. We might have to see the marksman coming in, and it's not going to be carry because it's banned. So probably the Claude. Probably going to see a Claude here. We're probably going to see the Bruno. So definitely two strong picks.
Yeah, this is interesting though, because they don't have to pick Grok. Because you see in the history section that the enemy team for Team Exile, aka Rainfall, has already taken Grok. That means doesn't matter where, like when it is, they cannot pick Grok anymore in future games. So they could have saved Grok for round 3 and pick something else, you know? Where right now, like if you look at what they're available to pick, they could have taken Ling earlier, like obviously Ling being used by the other side as well. So they didn't have to pick Ling either. So they could have not banned Harith and take Harith right now, or they could have just taken a marksman, like a much stronger marksman. For example, if you want to run hyper carry strategy, you could have gone with a Claude. You could have gone with Granger. The reason why Claude is so popular right now is because this is the only marksman that has mobility, that has a capability to kill not only the backline, enemy backlines, but also the tanks, because how much damage, how freaking is able to dish out those damage with Demon Hunter Sword.
Yeah, and a lot of these teams have really showed the power of Claude and being able to keep his stacks maintained at a full 10 rack. So, with the Bane ban? Okay, I was just like, is that locked? Yeah.
Swapping around heroes, making sure. But now you can see what they need to ban, obviously, from the opposition is a front line, because they need a front line, need a fighter, and they decided to go with Jawhead. because they know that with Claude and Selena pick, it's very likely that Team Rainfall is going to go the hybrid carry strategy. And they decided to say that, nope, we're not going to give you another fighter. We're going to go ahead and take that away. Now, that does leave a lot of tank option available, though.
But I wonder what hyper carry they're nervous about on Team Rainfall. Is it going to be the Granger? Is it going to be the Bruno? I think Bruno has more success than Granger had. So we have seen a lot of kills from Granger coming from Foe on the last best of 3 that we just watched, GOSU versus DFU.
Yeah.
So, they banned a Sylvana. They do not want the CC to be happening or the split to be happening strong. So
they banned Sylvana, and then look at this. This is still a Team Exile's chance to pick a hybrid carry. Just like you said, they have Bruno available, they have Granger available. Either one of those choices are pretty good so far. At least from what we can see from Rainfall's pick. They have not yet picked their front line. They only have 3 squishy heroes. If Bruno was picked, able to position himself well, he can easily just 2-shot any of the heroes online available for Team Rainfall.
I definitely think that Bruno is the pick here. I play Granger, and I have trouble poking Claude as much as it's easier to play Bruno and getting the Claude with the 2 shots, because you kind of rely on Granger's first skill a lot of the early game until he starts to stack. I do like this Sama pick. They want a lot of durability. They want engage power. So
they know that opponent team doesn't have to carry. They know that right now, if we run tanky, there's no way to kill them. They decided to go with Thamus, leaving Kufra to Team Rainfall here. Rainfall's competition looking pretty good. They definitely need a front line who can soak up some damage. Hylo's being available. That is here we can consider, but they're thinking right now more of a fighter option, and sure enough, they decided to go with Uranus. What a luxury pick.
I almost wanted to see Hylos and Uranus just to start countering the Diggy and only making him suitable for Cho, basically. And if you have the Hylos and you have the Uranus, they have 0 CC, so they just are going to be durable to fight and not worry about a Diggy.
Yeah, this is the last pick now by Team Exile, and just like NOSC predicted, they decided to go with Bruno here as we get both teams' player log into the lobby. NOSC, which composition do you like better here?
I'm leaning toward Team's Exile side, and that's not just because I'm jinxing them, but literally they have the Diggy, they have the Croc, and they have a strong carry, Bruno. So I think those 3 are going to be able to be suitable in this in team fights and doing a significant amount of burst that they need. So yeah, definitely Team Exile side.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the game. Exile does have a really strong comp. They have Diggy, Grok. They got Diggy to protect someone, protect something against someone like a Kufra, right? If Kufra jumps in, his skill will be nullified, right? If Chao jumps in, his skill will be nullified. If they land a stun, if they land a lucky stun with Selena, well, don't worry, we got Diggy. We got everything ready for you. So, and they got some really, really tanky heroes. The mid lane most likely is Bruno. Side lane gonna be Axborg and Thamus, 2 of which are the hardest heroes to kill in the game.
Definitely, and I like Grok's clear for Bruno if he decides to follow with this Bruno, which I think he is going to end up following up with the Bruno. So, yeah, if he clears the way for Bruno, then they can rotate a lot quicker. They can power carry this Bruno a lot quicker than the enemy team.
Yeah, and this is the history of what both teams have already used on the map. You can see Axborg being a pretty popular pick on both sides. Ling was available this game, but it seems like Team Exile really just didn't want to pick that lane. But before we continue into the exciting, game-changing Game 2 right here between the 2 sides, I do want to do a big shout out to our generous sponsors, Gamerhub. Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, and walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub is detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier lists, and so on. So stay competitive and don't be a noob, and go to gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg now. You can also find this link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others and want one happily? Well, K9 & Co. got you covered. K9 & Co. has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest, hottest fashion trends on the market at K9 & Co. They got overalls, they got hoodies, cosplay, suits, and everything you can dream of. K9 & Co. is just the only place that you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit K9 & Co. now at k9andco.com. Again, you can find the link in description. Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to keep up to date with the latest North America Open Season Championship as our group stage is coming to an end, if you want to find the results in the detailed group stage results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games now. You guys can find the link in description. Not only will you see overall results for the entire group stage for Group West and Group East, how everything panned out, you can also see the game details among all the teams. Most importantly, North America Open Season Championship, aka NOSC, is a completely crowdfunded tournament. If you enjoyed the tournament so far, which I think you did, wink wink, make sure to head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,000, as we're currently sitting at $1,850, just $150 away from our goal, and all we're asking from you guys is $1 each. Maybe $1,000 if you want to do some extra. Here's our current proud sponsor list. North America Open Season Championship is not possible without all of y'all generous support. You guys are the one who make the dream happen, and once again, big shout out to NOSC proud sponsors as we walk into the game 2 of Team Exile versus Team Rainfall, with Rainfall on the blue side and Exile on the red. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one only NOSC.
Hey, Dave.
Welcome
Do you have
to
the music
Mobile
turned down?
Legends.
Just curious.
5 seconds till the
forgot.
enemy reaches the battlefield.
Yeah,
Smash
I just
them.
heard someone join the chat, which
All
prompted me to
troops
think that maybe you
deployed.
didn't turn down the music.
Damn, if I forgot to turn on the music, I definitely apologize. But once again, Exile versus maybe I just went deaf on listening. Get used to that music. You gotta listen to after you listen to music 1,000 times. You're so used to it. You're like totally forgot it's in the background. It's like dun da dong 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 da dong 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 before the game gets started. Look at that. So far, we have kind of shied away from the four-man mid strategy now. No team's doing that anymore. Both teams are just starting their buffs safely but surely. Pretty peaceful opening so far.
Yeah, see, even though you're able to grab this first blue buff almost instantly with Selena, it almost makes the second one super hard. You need everybody on the second blue buff to get it, because the Selena can get ganked pretty easily, unless she sets up traps beforehand, which never seem to happen, actually. They just get right into the game.
Yes, sir. So this is a very interesting. Look at that poke coming in through both sides right here. Exile having that Diggy, having that Grok. Oh, they know their opposition haven't done blue. Look at Sleepy though. Pretend to be sleepy, but actually 100% conscious. Million wave not cleared. Chow taking to 50%. No Hase popping that flicker to get himself to safety. And now Exile is making a rotation down the bottom lane. The stun did not connect from Selena. Meanwhile, Claude is farming mid just fine. Ognima decided to say like, I'm gonna farm, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think he didn't lose his stack right here. He's gonna continue to come to bottom lane. Look for more stacks bottom lane. Team fight has already happened. Grok's looking in the front line. And this is Ognima coming in with an ultimate. That's a big engage. That's a big ultimate. Everyone's taking low as Team Rainfall will once again secure the early again and take the first blood onto Roses on the Diggy.
Yeah, great first ult from Claude. You know, you never really see too much damage come from him in this early game. The fact that he just picked up on that kill like that. Actually, he didn't end up getting the kill, the Cho did, but just supplying the damage that they needed to pick up the kill is definitely worth going in for that.
Uranus, look at 23 Savage. Shanti activate ultimate. Might be a little bit too early here, my friend. Actually, didn't do anything here. Just gonna use that ult and, you know, look pretty and walk away. So, meanwhile, Savage is like, oh, no ult. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the wave then. So, look at that. Savage, being a Savage on the top side, taking the wave away from the sad, oh, the stun connecting on the RC. The poke looks like they're coming in. Kufra looking to engage in the RC. Not going to happen just yet. Patience coming out. Did not pay off this time, but look at the poke from Diggy. Getting Ognima to 1 HP. Damn. This is why Diggy is strong.
Is getting ganked right here. Is he going to be able to get out safe? He does. He flickers. But I really like the synergy from Team Rainfall here. They always swap out their carries. This time it's Ognima. He was playing side lane last time, and then the first time was Ling, and now he's playing off lane Uranus. You definitely have a wide hero pool from each player on Team Rainfall.
Yeah, it's interesting because for a team like this, I mean, there are two types of teams. Type 1 of the team is everybody fixed on one position and just work on a hero pool on that position. And Type 2 teams is have people work on specific heroes. And the coaches will just allow the player to play the heroes that they most enjoy. Now, personally, I'm a much better fan of the Type 1 kind of team where player are fixed on position. Because in my opinion, like the hero mechanics are much easier for a pro player, but the mentality for each position is actually not the same. So it's actually really hard for someone to play carry. All of a sudden, if you swap into a tank, he doesn't know how to soak up damage. You're gonna try to dodge skill shots intuitively. So obviously, I like the hero pool demonstrated by Rainfall here. But is it the bad decision? We'll have to find out. Top lane engage happening onto Savage here, popping the ultimate, staying alive, not gonna last any longer. Foreman tower dive on the top side will secure the kill as well as the objective. And mid tier 1 tower will be traded off as mid tier 1 tower. Bot tier 1 will be traded off. Mid tier 1 tower is now under siege from Rainfall.
Yeah, and as his Cloud is farming up, let's see his gold. Him and
the tower.
Bruno, almost looking identical with Claude with 300 gold lead. Looks like he's probably going to end up finishing his Demon Hunter, which he just did. This is going to be a huge power spike. All he needs is his golden staff now to end up doing some massive amount of damage.
Exactly. This guy, I mean, Bruno's sitting at 3,000 gold. Claude is sitting fine at 3,300 gold. Once again, engaging the top side. This time, not going to find a kill onto Savage, who's able to jump away in the Savage fashion. But top tier 2 cannot run as fast as Savage. In fact, he was not running at all. Was staying in place, being taken down, beaten up. And that's a tier 2 tower going to the favor of XL Esports. Great opening for them. Definitely looking to stall the game, looking to prove themselves in this elimination bracket. Again, whoever wins this game will join GOSU into the grand final, as GOSU has already shown us that they defeated the Dark Force users and claim themselves to be the next contestant in the grand final stage.
Yeah, it seems like this game is playing very objectively, which is not good in the Selena's favor. She wants to find these kills any moment that she can, or even help her team get some kills. And the fact that towers are going down in the meantime is not good for Team Rainfall here.
Yeah, it's just been trading back and forth, left and right. Look at that. Rose is pushing Nohase away. Now he's eating a lot of damage. Had to pop the flicker to make sure he didn't die here. Sedan connecting onto digging into the back line. But RC, a nice job scaring off the opponent to make sure his support stays alive. Beautiful stun once again for Sleepy. Just continue to throw in those annoying stuns to confuse their opponents. Kufa looking to engage. Not going to find it just yet. But so far, just like you said, NOSC, it's been tower trading back and forth, up and down, front and center. Oh, that might not be so lucky for Sleepy this time. Flicker coming from Camry right here. And he will find exploding damage. Swab will be engaged on, and he will be staying as well. Ognimod will not find any luck in this team fight, so you have to retreat away. This is XL finding 2-0 in a really easy trade. Oh, Ognimod is slow. Wow. The damage. Nice. And an easy kill to Bruno yet again. And Claude will take that. And now going to make a move to Savage right here, who's able to dash away just in time. And hopefully, I think he will stay alive for now, as Exile will secure the next turtle to their favor.
Yeah, Claude over here definitely getting greedy, giving Cloud that kill, diving back in. Maybe he wanted his red buff and thinking that he can contest it. Yeah. But definitely that was a 3-4 person advantage on Team Exile's side. So going back in was death no matter what he did. So definitely it looked like a misplay for me on Claude's end. Though the gold lead isn't that much different, it's only 2,000 difference. Any moment that a team fight can happen into Rainfall's favor, they can capitalize on some massive damage, since Claude still has the items almost mirroring Cloud in this situation. And items, well, not the exact items. What I mean is by having the same amount of items.
Yeah.
As
top lane.
Samus, yeah.
Samus getting engaged on. Will jump himself away to safety here. Gonna do to throw those traps. Do a little bit of damage on the bottom lane. Uranus facing the same fate, but differently from the opposition here. Uranus is very, very tanky, able to pop the ultimate to get a little bit of speed boost. And remember, guys, they have a dash. Look at the damage from Bruno. One shot god is here, and a flicker pops out from Savage to make sure he stays alive for now. Wow. Whoa, coming back in, Savage right here. Now he has the passive, the life stealing, but no. Oh, have the ultimate once again, but Foreman tower dive.
Greedy. Uh-oh.
Not gonna happen. He was able to dash away.
Yeah.
Ooh, Claude just finished the core item here. Demon Hunter Sword as well as Golden Staff. This guy is gonna be a fight decider at this point. Kenry will find a solo kill into the challenge at the top lane. Engage down mid. It's like stun connecting to Shanty, who will have to retreat right now or activating ultimate and jump back in. Swap is slow by the flame shot top lane. The kill happens as once again Kenry will be taken down, shut down actually by Selena. A 2-to-1 trade so far to Exile's favor across the map.
Resurrecting soon.
Yeah, they need this Uranus in the fights. This Cooper does not look like he's doing a lot of coverage for this team. It doesn't even look like the Cooper is even following up on the marksman. It's just been Selena and Claude the whole game. And I don't think that Cooper needs to help out Cho or Cooper needs to help out Uranus here. So he definitely should be doing a 3-man rotation for this Claude, giving him vision, giving him the peel that he needs, and not just having Selena do all that for him.
Yeah, looking at this, Savage in the bottom lane, continue to put the pressure. I want to see what this guy builds. Still build the Enchanted Talisman. I think Enchanted Talisman is pretty good for damage-wise, but just not so good on a hero like Uranus. You really don't need a cooldown reduction. You really don't need a magic power. This hero is strong in a sense that he's annoying. He's not strong in a sense he can kill people. The fact that if you try to build him in a perspective, I'm trying to kill people, it's just, I think it's not utilize the hero to the maximum power.
Yeah, you want him to regen. You want him to take as much shots as possible and stay on the field. You do not want to have to keep falling back every time you're low HP because you just do not have that type of
Exactly. In the back line is RC finding a 3-man dive. He got knocked up. There's no follow-up. Savage jumping in, finish off the kill. He won't be taken down just as we discussed. Not tanky enough. Swap for a 3-man push with the ultimate. This is Axpor in the front. Claude into the back line. He might have to jump away just in time. Shanty will be taken out by Sleepy right here. And now the next target is set on Kenry. And nowhere for this place to go. Double kill under Rainfall support. Selena is popping off. And Rainfall will take that fight.
Yeah, as Claude finishes up Wind of Nature, it's just so this X-Borg doesn't burst him, this Claude doesn't, this Bruno doesn't get two-shot him, so he's trying to look for that defense that he needs to stay on the field. He's probably going to just engage, pop that Wind of Nature, Wind of Nature, and then stay on the fight with his ultimate, so good combo. You know, you don't necessarily need Vengeance like a lot of Claudes I've been seeing, and you don't need Purify, you just need to pop that and do a lot of damage.
Exactly. Look at this team fight here. I mean, Grok, it feels like the disconnect from both teams. RC is able to find a really good engage in that team fight, but no follow-up. Now, look at the Ogni mod. He's attacking like a freaking madman right here. He's life-stealing back and forth, all attacking the Lord, getting those stacks, making sure you're not losing the 10 stack to get himself ready for the next team fight. This is why you hyper carry someone like Claude, because this guy's worst carrying. Now RC will be engaged now right here by Savage. And not able to find any damage just yet.
Yeah, he was using Lord to stack himself up.
Savage will be taken down, slain by Exile, brought to his knees. It's just not so savagey, this skin. Like we said, building magic item definitely not paying off, because he could have gone for Twilight Armor with the same amount of gold. You know, now engaged on the back line, can see this is Swab in the front line, find himself alone. Claude does not have the stack. The ultimate comes out from Diggy to make sure this Ogni-Mod will not find an engage just yet. And I like the item build from Ogni-Mod right here. He finished the Wind of Nature. A definitely really, really good item like you said. And most importantly, so he did not get two-shotted by Bruno, as NOSC pointed out. Because right now with the Bruno's item, if this guy goes in, just look at the damage. If Bruno goes in, he'll be two-shotted for sure. Swap, Mortality will be popped right here. Ogni-Mod with Wind of Nature going back in. 1 versus 1 against the Bruno. Not gonna find a kill just yet, but a stun connects. And Rainfall will find the Lord. They'll find the kill. They're gonna go forward. Bruno has already been taken down. That means this Kufra, this Thanos, gonna stand just to fall. And Rainfall will take the fight. Actually, Lord of Peace has been slain by Team Exile right here, excuse me.
Bruno steals it, yeah.
Yes,
steals it.
Steal the Lord by what cost right here? Rainfall has the minion wave. Bruno still dead on the ground. Exile looking, Team Rainfall looking to end the game right here and right now. Ogni-Mod, a little bit missed position right here, will be taken away. And because of that loss, Rainfall gonna back away.
Yeah, he had a proc the Purify earlier to stay alive when he was getting engaged on by Lord, which then Diggy took advantage of that by the tower and snapped him back to place where this export was able to finish off the kill. Dang, this is a huge fight and a big come up for Exile to get that Lord when they were pedaling from the back foot right there.
Yeah, I mean, wow, what a team fight. What on both sides actually, just like Export jumped in at the perfect time with Wind of Nature, playing on the threat of HP, generating back to full HP. Unfortunately, just died at the tower. If he didn't die over there, I think Rainfall could have ended the game and just secured their spot.
Yeah,
Top
definitely.
lane.
They needed to take that Lord as it did secure some time and some coverage for the rest of the team to be alive here. And as Diggy steals the buff from Selena.
Nice job from Diggy. Teamwork from Exile over here. First, he blocked the buff to scare Selena mentally, and then Diggy just waited and secured the buff in the end. This is Engage coming in. Savage taking low. Kyobi taken down. Bruno taking the kill number 1 in the team fight. This is the entire team Exile looking for the engage in the backline. Claude jumping in the back. Cannot find a kill just yet. Monster kill go to Selena. Shanti find a flank on the Ognimaw. The stun did not connect. He's able to jump away just in time. Exile is looking to dive in right now. 2 kills so far into the opposition. Ognimod will be engaged on by 3 people. Kufra will be sacrificed right here to make sure Ognimod stays alive. But base is in shatters. They don't have the minion wave. Good job from Selena to keep their team stay alive a little bit longer. Ognimod though, however, will be slain in the back. They have the wave on the top side. 6 seconds onto the clock. Exile making a push onto the high ground tower into the base. Can Savage hold the line? Doesn't seem like it. 1 versus 4. He's not gonna do anything right now, and Exile will put himself back into the game and even up the playing field 1-1.
Yeah, Uranus definitely misplaying his items here. He enchanted Talisman first. He was not taking at all to take any hits, feeding that Bruno early game, giving him the kills that he needed to snowball the game rather than helping out his Claude defensively. He ended up just helping out Team Exile more than his team here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I think this game, this is definitely Rainfall. They had the advantage, they had the pressure, but they started losing team fights because you just cannot peel through the Grok. Grok is so strong, Diggy is so strong in team fights, and once Exile start doing like coordinated team fights, this game was so just turned one-sided towards Exile. I mean, last 2 team fights, Rainfall just cannot find any good engages in any sort of ways.
Yeah, even Kufo couldn't even engage. Like, he would dive in, not even hitting the correct guy, and then end up just getting blasted on by this Bruno. And Cloud did actually a good representation of how to carry with this Bruno.
Exactly, and like we said, Uranus definitely, I think the item build, imagine if Uranus built something like Dominance Eyes instead of Enchanted Talisman. You have more tankiness, you have more armor, you have a crit chance reduction on yourself, and you have attack speed, 30% attack speed reduction if you're on top of the Bruno. On top of that, you're healing, you have Twilight Armor, you have crit damage reduction. I mean, I think just the item build path for Uranus, he could have gone a lot tankier and to soak up the damage from Cloud to provide Ognimod a better chance to dive in. So, but definitely still, big shout out to Exile for evening up the playing field and building those right items, and most importantly, having such a strong comp to make sure to stay in the game.
Yeah, definitely shout out to that Bruno for stealing that Lord, keeping their team in the game for sure. That was a big play by him.
Exactly, that is a big play. The Lord still was absolutely epic. I mean, that actually mistaken it to the side of Rainfall over there. I thought Rainfall got it. More focus on the team fight than anything else. But with that, guys, we're going to take a short little break here before we come back to the very last match, the game-deciding match between Exile and Team Rainfall. Who's going to be the last contestant going to the grand final of North America Open Season Championship? We shall find out in 3 minutes.
ban pick. Simply speaking, in the same series of matches, whether best out of 3 or best out of 5, all hero picked by the same team can only be played once by that team. For example, in the scenario of best out of 3 series with Team A and Team B. In Game 1, Team A selected Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude. In Game 2, all heroes that Team A used in Game 1, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, and Claude, will be automatically banned, meaning they cannot be picked anymore, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Team A proceeds to pick Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela for Game 2. When we come to Game 3, all heroes team used in previous matches, including Granger, 1-1, Clint, Mia, Claude, Nana, Valier, Lolita, Carmela, Rafaela, will then be automatically banned, and Team B doesn't have to ban them again. Same ban pick rules applies to Team B as well. Why all-round ban pick? In MOBA, where we see a limited depth of laning phase, hero microcontrol, it is very important to design a tournament putting consideration of diversity first. More heroes, meta or non-meta, should have the chance to stage themselves in order to create a more intense and competitive gaming environment. All-around ban pick encourage players to diversify their hero pool, teams to diversify their strategy, and come up with more combos. All-round ban pick also provides viewers the brand new exciting tournament viewing experience. Every game is fresh and every game is a surprise.
Hey Dave, share your screen.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to North America Open Season Championship, the very last match of this elimination bracket between Exile and Rainfall. Exile from the east, Rainfall from the west. They're both Filipino team though, they're both Pinoy teams. Whoever wins tonight's match will secure the very last ticket going forward into the North America Open Season Championship Grand Finals and in contest for a total of $2,000 prize pool. That's our goal. So if you haven't, go to the website aesports.games and sponsor the North America Open Season Championship. This is your chance to shine. This is your chance to support the stream. Once again, I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC.
You know, Dave, I noticed that you named player 2 on Team Exile Grok.
Oh.
Good old Grok, even though that's not his name, but we'll just go with it this time.
Oh, it's supposed to be Cloud, but I named it Grok. Oh my goodness. Because it was second pick last game, so I copied it on. I apologize, guys. That's Cloud over there. So definitely made a small mistake, but it's okay. Continuing to the game here, let's look at this round of ban pick. What is available for Team Rainfall? They have look at all the heroes that's available as picked by them last game. And look at what is available for them this game. They still have a lot of support. Actually, not that much support choices, except for Diggy. If they don't pick it up right now, they don't have to because their opponent have already done it last game.
Yeah, it looks like Team Rainfall has stayed true to the poke, but this time they left Valier open. I don't know if that's a big mistake because he does supply a lot. Oh, they did get the Diggy, so you know, to each its own. You know, they both have some strong supports here coming in. I think we're probably going to see a Bruno coming in from Team Rainfall this time, since they did use the Claude, since Carry is banned here, and the Hyper Carry Harith as well. So definitely probably going to see a Bruno from Team Rainfall if it's not already banned from Team Exile. I think that would probably have to be the ban choice for them.
Yeah, and look at the next hero pick. Claude is being available, and they will secure it. I mean, Granger is still available. Do you think Claude just has this much priority in the first round of ban pick? Every team seems to heavily prioritize on the Claude. If they cannot live with the Claude. Claude's everything. I understand it's a hyper carry strategy, and the Claude is probably the best marksman for that to happen. But again, your early game is so weak with Claude.
I just think they're grabbing him because if they end up picking the Bruno right here, then they're going to end up banning the Claude, leaving Granger open. But I don't think Granger's that bad of a pick compared to what they have against. I think Granger's a bad pick when you're going against the Claude, just because of the mobility of Claude and how he can flicker around. So I think we might not even. I think if they don't grab the Bruno right here, it's going to be banned for sure. And I don't know what's going on through Rainfall's mind. Oh, they get a Kai.
A Kai, yeah, they still have quite a bit of choices. Bruno being available for next round. Now they're banning here for the next round. If you look at Team Exile's heroes, they already have a support, they have a fighter. They're probably looking for a front line right here. And then all the heroes they used, I mean, Kufra is being available. Kufra actually was picked last game by themselves. So are they going to ban away for their opposition? I don't think they will worry about it because they do have Diggy. So if you look at a really strong front line that's really hard to kill, you might want to consider Hylos or Lolita. But Lolita is not even a strong choice after you have already secured a Kai who straight up counters Lolita. So I mean, right now they have quite a bit of choices.
You might see Hylos, you might see, yeah.
Yep,
there's
Hylos.
the Hylos. I was going to also say Sylvana, but you want Exile to pick Sylvana here just so they can coverage and lock some people down. But Hylos was definitely a strong pick considering that Team Rainfall has the Diggy. So most of the tanks that are available are going to have heavy CC for this Diggy to instantly counter. Like Minotaur, like Kufra, and like even like if a Basha engages on you, you can almost just like CC it out of the way, you know? So
yeah, absolutely.
Definitely I just want to see what they're going to choose to be their hyper carry here. Is it going to be the Bruno? Oh,
Ranger.
no, they banned it, like I said.
Yep.
They ended up banning it if
Yeah.
they didn't pick it, like I said, yeah. So this Ranger is definitely...
If you don't pick it, why not ban it, right? Like, why leave it open? So it makes sense for the pick. Now they have a support choice. They have... What they need is one more fighter here. I think Tham was being used by the opposition last game. Means, like, don't have to worry about it. They can just pick their marksman. In fact, the last two choices left for Team Rainfall here is not priority. They can pick whatever because all the choices that they have already picked by their opposition, so don't have to worry about, like, you know, being taken away earlier.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna see a Sylvana. I'm thinking that we're probably gonna see a Basha here on this gameplay, but they might go to... Yeah, there it is. There's the Basha, and then definitely probably picking Sylvana as the choice here just to lock down some of the team.
Yeah.
And probably proc a Diggy ult from happening before the ult goes off. Yeah, there it is right there.
Sylvana can easily bait out Diggy ult, especially when Sylvana's ult lands on something like Granger, right? Then you really have to proc the Diggy ult to make sure your carry stays alive. And then after that, you still have Chaos engage, you still have Boxias engage. Or if Boxer can go in first and bait out the ultimate, the same thing. And Sylvana jumps in. But I decided to go with Badon. Badon's definitely a really good choice here, because if Badon locks you down, even Diggy give you the ult, it still won't save you.
Yeah, definitely. I was also going to think of Badang here because that wall is definitely an annoyance for Diggy. All he can do is just walk around it no matter what happens. So this Kagura is going to confuse me if they do end up picking it here.
Yeah, because they're going to do 1-2-1-2-2, it seems like. And then if they don't pick a fighter, right? Because they still have Thamus available. If they want to go hyper carry with Granger, they can. It is available for them to grab. So the choice is over there. It's up to them to decide what to do right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't think this Kagura is a good pick, even though they do lock it down. You know, I've been wrong many times throughout this whole competition. So prove me wrong, Kagura, please. And it's sleepy on it. Hopefully he's awake. You know, maybe it's not sleepy on it when it comes down to the final decision. So
yeah, as both teams are getting ready right here for the final game to contest for the last ticket into the grand final here. NOSC, which team do you think have a better composition and why?
Let me look at it one more time. Team XL definitely has the stronger composition. They have a lot of
NOSC come up to the referee spot in the game.
Oh, am I? I don't know if it's... Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Team XL definitely has the better edge on here. They're putting a lot of pressure on this Akai to start hitting on this, possibly just this Claude only, because Valier's going to be able to push him away if he times it right. It's all up to this this Akai's timing and putting the pressure on a tank. It's very hard to do when there's a lot of mobility on the enemy's team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the difference between a hyper carry strategy and then 1-2-2. I'm actually interested to see, because 1-2 you can take a lot of farm more effectively. So I'm expecting a lot more early farm from Team Rainfall here. But Exile team composition late game is definitely really strong.
Yeah, definitely. They can. They have a lot of follow up, considering that you can have a Bedang burst them down, and you can have a Claude finish them, or you can do the vice versa. You can have a Claude burst them down, you can have the Bedang finish them, and this Bosch is going to be able to absorb a lot of damage from this Granger S1 that's going to be happening. So,
all right, as the game gets started right here, we have to give a big shout out to our lovely sponsors who make North America Open Season Championship possible. And Gamerhub is your competitive edge for gaming. Gamerhub offers guides, tutorials, and walkthroughs for a variety of games, including your favorite game, Mobile Legends. Gamerhub has detailed hero information, up-to-date hero tier list, and so on. So stay competitive and stay good at gamerhub.gg now. Again, that's gamerhub.gg. You can find their link in description. Are you a proud pet owner? Have you wondered how to make your cutest little one stand out among all the others? Well, K9 & Co got you covered. K9 & Co has everything you need, from pet clothing to accessories. Dress up your pets in the latest and hottest fashion trends in the market. They got overalls, they got hoodies, cosplay suits, everything you can dream of. K9 & Co got you covered. K9 & Co is the only place you need to keep your favorite pet warm and comfortable. So visit K9 & Co now at k9andco.com. Again, that's k9andco.com. You can find their links in description. Last but not the least, if you want to keep up to date with the latest North America Open Season Championship NOSC results, make sure you head to aesports.games now. Again, that's aesports.games. You guys can also find the link in description. Not only will you see overall result summaries for Group West and Group East respectively, you can also see the game details among all the teams. Most importantly, North America Open Season Championship is completely crowdfunded tournament. If you enjoy the tourney, make sure to head to the website and be a proud sponsor and increase our total prize pool to $2,000, as we're currently sitting at $1,850. Here is our current proud sponsor list. NOSC is not possible without all of you guys' generous support. You guys are the ones who make the dream happen, and once again, head to aesports.games now to donate to sponsor the North America Open Season Championship so we can hit $2,000. Big shout out to all of you guys. If you haven't liked, subscribe, and turn that bell on, make sure you go and do that. Let's jump into the game 3 between Exile and Team Rainfall. I'm your caster, Assassin Dave. With me, the one and only NOSC.
yeah, it's all up to the Sakai on how he can end up ulting the team and pressuring them against the wall for his Granger to capitalize on some kills, or this Kagura to combo up with him. If the Sakai can't come through, I think Team Rainfall is definitely in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah. Walking to game 2 here. Which team are you rooting for? Which team do you want to see in the grand finals?
Is that a question to me or to the chat? Because I don't want to.
Do both. Do both. Do both. Not first.
For both sides. I'm a root for both sides on this game 3 because I have a curse that is yet to be lifted. So go with both teams. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I understand. Look at GOSU. GOSU Kenry actually playing for Exile in this tournament. Sending emojis down mid lane. We have 3 people starting that red. Hyper carry strategy at its finest. And I think the red buff has been fixed, right? Where we see red buff used to have a bug where the red buff is not able to proc the true damage properly. So I think it's 50 fixed. And now red buff has been fixed where next time you auto attack should do like 70% of your attack damage or true damage. Let's test it out. In fact, we cannot see the damage charges yet because the damage is way too low.
Yeah, definitely too low. Well, it's like 151 proc right there.
151. Yeah. So that's pretty good actually. So red buff has been fixed then. 70% true damage from the red buff on the marksman. That means red buff has a true value now for invade.
Yeah, the 50 damage did supply a lot of nerfs against the marksmen. Now that it's back to normal, they're able to engage properly and have a lot more chances doing a lot more damage early on in the game.
Top lane, a little bit of skirmish happening. RC will be pulled back. Kagura has the ultimate. He's gonna find engaged right now. Shanty will have to pop the flicker just to get himself away. Carry might not be so lucky. One more first round of skills from Ognimod will secure the kill. Now that Sonata's coming in, hitting RC on the back, but his back is really strong and he will stay alive. Team Rainfall will make a move towards tier 1 tower down mid lane, as well as Jawhead putting the pressure on the bottom side.
Yeah, Team Rainfall definitely has an early game invade type of stuff, get those early kills going. As long as this Pod can keep farming up slowly and surely, he's definitely going to come up in this late game and end up dominating. So he just needs to end up surviving most of the time.
Request backup.
I've seen Claude's ult waves when they have no pressure. I don't know what that's about. Claude has a very long cooldown for his ultimate, so clearing the wave like that just means you're just not going to engage for a long time here.
Yeah, but see, this is actually common practice for a lot of players. You see, GOSU General does it quite often as well. They just do it just to clear wave because Claude's level before the first item finish, before Demon Hunter Sword, his auto attack does more damage than his ultimate. He can throw the entire ult on someone who's really squishy and still not able to find the kill. I think ultimate is probably doing like 1/5 of Kagura's entire HP at this point, a full ult at 10 stacks. So
you're saying this is more of an early game practice than always using it to clear waves?
Exactly. It's only early game practice. Obviously, Claude have to save that ultimate for the late game execute. So you're not gonna see that late game. Now, speaking of that, this is invade from Rainfall. Come to the blue buff, hiding in position, in time, 240, and who's gonna secure the blue? It seems like Kagura well, and take it away from the opposition here. Claude just jumping, looking for a little bit of poke, but not gonna get himself in harm's way right now.
Yeah, he can't. I think his ult was still on cooldown on that blue engage where he couldn't even do his ult, so that's why he had to play it a little bit more passively. That's why I was talking about how long that cooldown is and how he can't engage in those moments, but I guess the early game practice is more than what I know.
Yeah, so. Look at that. Look at that. Kagura's ultimate coming in. Claude trying to Claude played by Cloud.
Oh, tongue twister.
Yeah, clearing the wave. Oh, this is interesting. Right now, 9,500 gold. Rainfall already starting the game with a bang. I mean, just very, very objective focus. They got top tier 1 tower, securing the bottom lane without, losing a single tower here, and also secure the first hurdle and put himself a decisive lead. Going forward, if Kagura get a little bit of farm, this game can go really, really bad for Team Exile here because Kagura's poke, when it's online, can instantly one-shot someone like Claude, one-shot someone like Shanty on the Valier. So, definitely, I mean, they gotta watch out. They gotta focus on objective right here. Top tier 2 has now also gone to the favor of Team Rainfall, and Exile has not even scratched the towers, outer turrets from Team Rainfall right here.
Yeah, it looks like Granger's already building up his BOD here. He already got like his first initial weapon, which is the Legion Sword, the first tier 2 that BOD. Second one coming down here pretty soon. Yeah. Looks like Claude is building up his Demon Hunter Sword a little bit slower than Granger is farming. He's nearly 800 gold ahead of him, so this is looking like Claude just needs to find ways where he can come in clutch and get this farm, maybe get some kills on the board.
Yeah, but look at the total objective goal lead by Rainfall here. 4,000 goal lead now. I mean, actually 3,000 goal lead now, just in an instance. I mean, the top tier 2 towers have gone down. Easy peasy 1-2-3-0. Whole sets of turrets being gone down. And Claude played by Cloud, is looking to defend the blue buff away.
The Cloud.
Yeah.
So definitely, if he doesn't win this game, he's definitely put on a laugh with this Cloud. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at Boxia single-handedly pushing 2 people away here, but this is a 4-man dive. Might make it 5 here from Savage coming in, looking to join the fray, jumping into the action. Boxia maybe getting engaged right here, able to find himself, get to safety here thanks to the first skill. Now the blue buff may not be so lucky, and the Cloud will have to go away. Once again, another blue buff to the pocket of Rainfall. They're just on point for their rotation this game.
Yeah, they're definitely getting there a little bit.
Oh!
Does he this? No, he doesn't.
Not able to use the first skill. Cloud still does not have a single item yet. He's 2,800 gold. He needs about 3,400 gold to finish the jungle item as well as the first core item, which is Demon Hunter Sword. Before that, this Cloud really isn't going to do any damage. And look at his farm compared to the counterpart. Cloud is sitting at currently 2,800 gold, where Granger is comfortably enjoying his farm at 4,900 gold. About 2,000 gold, over 2,000 gold now ahead of the opposition. This is looking like a landslide just from this point. Granger finishing a Blade of Despair. Right now he's just gonna one-shot because this guy's monstrous on the item build.
Yeah, definitely. When you have as much gold as a Diggy counterpart, you're definitely looking like you're in trouble, and you need to find ways that you can get every piece of jungle before you can even engage, because you're not going to win a team fight in these matters. You're going to have to win these team fights when the enemy is getting a little bit too aggressive.
Okay, looking to jump in here. He will push his Cloud away. Purify comes out, and Cloud will find himself back to safety. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Carry will clear the way. Make sure they do not find more HP into the tower. Exile putting out a successful defense in the lanes, but not so lucky in the jungle, as red buff will be secured by Sleepy on the Kagura. Sleepy definitely not so sleepy this game. Pretty conscious so far.
Yeah, he definitely has both eyes open this game, and he knows how to play this Kagura efficiently. I was a little bit on the back foot of this Kagura pick, but he's definitely proven why. He's like, hey, NOSC, you don't know nothing about this game. and this is why I picked the Kagura, to prove you wrong.
Definitely can see right now, Claude is just scrambling, looking for farm all across the lanes. His jungle farm has already been taken away. Right now it's 2,700 gold ahead on the Granger, who has been farming really effective all across the map. This is why I said, like, when both carries available, personally, I'm a much bigger fan on Granger, because this guy is able to farm, like, and he's able to take objectives much faster than Claude. Like, just think about it. Look at his farm.
Yeah, he's definitely one-shotting these jungle minions, and as he's getting to this red, he's nearly melting it pretty quick. And I think this Basha needed to supply more aggression on this Granger for him not to get to this point. Now it's a little bit too late, and they have to look for minions to piece together this gold difference.
Yeah, and you look at the total kill counts right now. 1 kill from 2 teams combined. 0-1. 0 from XL, 1 from Team Rainfall right here. This is what I call objective gaming. No one want to go for those kills. No one want to go for the risky team fights. Everybody want to go for objectives. And I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about everybody on Team Rainbow side. Because for Exile, they haven't found any lock on those objectives just yet. RC can't even take the damage now. They clear the wave. They find the defense. But remember, Lord is coming out in 80 seconds. And there's a Team Exile putting on defense. They have to clear the entire wave just to find those bit of farm. Claude cannot even find any luck right now. They don't have someone who's best at clear wave. And mid-high tower will be pushed away, taken down, as Rainfall is popping off in this game.
Yeah, when they all come together like that, you can space them with that Kagura umbrella, and you can poke them with that Diggy, which makes them not want to engage on you. So this Granger is easily able to get these towers.
Yeah, look at Claude just stay in the back. They cannot do anything right now. RC popping the ultimate, try to clear the way as fast as he can, but he'll be taken low and almost taken down. Take my word back, because now he's gone. Team Rainfall popping off. All 3 lanes, pressure on the top lane, pressure down the mid lane, pressure down the bottom lane. They will clear all 3-lane minion waves. Seeing the base is now Rainfall gonna make a rotation on the bottom side. This tower is not gonna stand for long, as Rainfall looking for the second lane of triumph and destruction. Wherever they go, it doesn't matter, because everyone's falling over to their knees.
Yeah, and it makes me think, is that practice on that Claude clearing waves really that worth it when he couldn't engage on the early game blue and maybe turn the game around right then and there? I don't know if maybe he just played it wrong at that moment. I just think that it is not that viable to use your ult that has nearly a 40-second cooldown to clear some waves.
Claude's building endless battle now. Look at his item. He's not building a golden staff. He's building endless battle. This is the first time I see a Claude with endless battle here. I think he's looking for the comeback strategy.
You know what's funny? I had tuned into the chat during our 3-minute break, and I heard someone say endless battle Claude, and now we're seeing it live. Is it because this guy is not getting his red buff and he wants some true damage on the field? I don't think endless battle is definitely viable at all on Claude.
Yeah, nope. I totally agree here. Look at Granger. Seeing that fully decked out inventory here. This guy got red buff. He used to get the turtle buff. He has a Lord right now. He has a healing lantern. I mean, this guy, he's not just gonna chip away your HP. He's gonna shred your HP like you never existed.
Yeah, these 3 are keeping pressure on the lanes as they're getting their lanes pushed up by these minions now, and it looks like it's going to be a back foot pedal on this Lord engage now. They're going to have to defend really hard here, not being super farmed up, as Basha seems to be defending the Lord at a range here.
Yeah. 555 boxes buying time. He's delaying the inevitable, and RC cannot die right now. He'll have to pop the flicker. Ooh, being discovered by Savage. Flicker comes out. Ultimate comes out. He'll be easily taken down. Exile missing the crucial front line right here. Only was Valir and 3 other squishy heroes. But Dawn missing the key engage right here will be easily taken down and just evaporated from the market. Lord is charging down to the base. Look at that disintegration coming from Rainfall. And ladies and gentlemen, Rainfall will prevail. They will go forward and they will take the last seat, going to the grand final of the North America Open Season Championship.
Wow, congratulations, Rainfall. I'm going to go ahead and hop in their chat to see if they want to do a quick interview for the chat real quick.
Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. This is what I call objective gaming. Total destruction from beginning to finish. 6-0 to their advantage. Not a single death. It's just clean game in and out, right? Focus on objectives. This is the game that's a textbook objective gaming. So if you want to learn how to focus on objective rather than kills, if you want to learn how to finish off games rather than just drag out games, you want to see how clean game works, you want to finish all your games in 12 minutes, this is the game you want to go back and study. See what did they do? What did Rainfall do right? How are they able to focus on objectives so well in the game and take down key objectives like that? So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are looking forward to the player interview coming next, because we're gonna go ahead and interview Rainfall's players to make sure that we know what they did right, what's in their mindset. Hopefully we can get Ognimod, because he used to be on Doggy's team, and I heard he used to be a pro player from Philippines. So really good players all around by Exile. Once again, participation awards goes to Exile. Our hearts goes to Exile tonight. But Rainfall will come out as a better team and from the region, end up taking the win right here. And let's quickly jump into a player interview as Orochi, aka Ognimod, will join us for the interview right now. How are you doing,
wrong
Orochi?
guy. That's not Ognimod. Orochi, what's your in-game name?
It's 23 Savage, but...
Oh,
like,
23 Savage. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
23 Savage Orochi here. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm feeling good. It was a hard game.
So how are you feeling after the win? Like now, like you guys have the ticket to the grand finals. You know, who are the teams that you mostly are just feeling the thrill to go against in the grand finals?
I want to go against GOSU first.
Want to go against GOSU first, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the man.
I mean, yeah, I went M1 with them, so they're my teammates before, so I always want to play against General.
Ooh, wait, hold on. You went to M1 with them in Philippines for the M1, and like, what's your ID before?
Yeah, I was their 6-man. Yeah.
Oh.
I was in the lineup. Yeah.
Wow, player experience now. Okay, so let me ask you a question, Savage, 23 Savage here. So Orochi, aka Orochi. So in the so far, you've been playing all-around Benpig. How you like the all-around Benpig system?
It was actually fun because you can pick all your heroes and like you don't have to worry about the other team picking the same thing over and over again. And I think it's a good way of like putting in a tournament, especially because we had these people like where they just pick like the same meta and they just use it after games. But if it's all around pick, you don't have to worry about it because the next round is gonna be different, and then the next round you can turn the table.
Yeah.
Like especially that third game, they don't have heroes anymore. We ban all their heroes. They use all their heroes. We don't have our main heroes anymore either. But the thing is, like, when we're practicing, me and Rainfall, we're using bunch of heroes. We're testing out bunch of heroes even though we lose. So we just put out like whatever. We just put out different stuff, which is really good.
That was really good, dude. That's a perfect answer. This is how you want to treat RM Benpig, because RM Benpig is a system designed for players to be like actual players, not just show one hero, not just one trick pony who can jump in the tournament. We want to show that competitive players, the reason why they're competitive is because they have a hero C to support them, and they have the competitive spirit to understand the rule and to play by the rules. So my next question for you is, last game was just absolutely clean. I mean, that was probably the cleanest game I've seen from the entire Rainfall this tournament. So like,
Yes. Oh, go ahead, Dave.
no. So my question to you is, so who was making those shot calls? Who was making the call on objectives? Because you guys were going for Turtle, the Lord, the towers, one after another, just really clean execution. So who was making the calls?
It was Ogniman.
And Ognimod was making the
He was
calls.
telling me. Yeah, he was telling me what to do. Especially when I went Jawhead, I don't know what to do, and I picked the wrong emblem. I was using fighter, and I didn't notice it, and then I was like, oh shit. But Ogni told me to like help him with the buff, and then help him with all the greens and stuff on the bottom lane, and then we just cleared it out, and then I went top just to like defend the lane. But the thing is, like, I give Ognimod super boost because he's already like level 4 when they engage at bottom lane.
Yeah.
So our mid lane is our mage is already level 4, and then our marksman is already level 4. So when they clash bottom, the enemy doesn't have ultis.
Yeah.
So they just, you know, actually destroy them at bottom lane.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
what
really
happened.
decisive fight. Like from our perspective, we saw the fight. They took advantage of the levels, the ulti right away, secured the tower. Meanwhile, the bottom side, Jawhead was with you. Was able to defend the tower, defend the trade. So the entire game, I think you guys didn't lose a single tower this game.
We didn't lose any tower. So actually top, like when we're doing Lord and then they were about to take top, my whole team was like, defend the lane, and I was like, you don't have to defend it, I'll just give it the tower. But my other teammate was like, nah, we're not gonna give them anything. So we didn't give them anything, and we just took the Lord, we just took the objectives, and we won.
All right, guys. Once again, big shout out to Rainfall for securing the last ticket into the grand final of North America Open Center Championship. And now, if you ask for going against Team GOSU, you shall. Because in grand final, it's double admission bracket. It's going to be a very exciting match. If you haven't liked, subscribe, and turn that bell on, make sure you go ahead and do so. Support Team Rainfall. Support your favorite team going to the tournament. With that, guys, I want to call it a night. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening. Sutton Dave signing off. See you guys on Wednesday. Stay tuned for the grand final schedule.